Hey, what's going on, y'all? As y'all can see, guys, I'm back at it again. You know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting here bored. I was playing a game, talking to my bros in the backstage. I'm like, look, man, let's go live again, trying to make up for lost times. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been going live in a while. And I caught some people in the morning. They're like, man, you went live and I didn't even know it. So here it is in the evening, or afternoon, evening, whatever you want. Well, more like the afternoon, I think. I think 7, 8 o'clock is the evening, I think. So I think this is considered the afternoon. So let's do it again, guys. You know what I'm saying? So, and if I'm not mistaken, what's the day? Okay, I thought Dale went on today. I don't think Super Dale goes on today. I don't think. But I just thought I would just get fired up and do another stream to catch some people, and maybe somebody else will go live later on, and we'll watch them. I don't know why I thought today was Friday. Yesterday was Friday because I thought because Dale usually go live on Friday night, so I thought it was Friday. But okay, but this is Saturday, so I don't know who does any lives on Saturday, but I'm gonna go ahead on and get out there. Okay, let me see. Hey Storm, you know what, Storm? It's so weird that you won't stream because somebody just asked me to try to reach out to you. So if you can come on and we can talk later on, you can give me a call or something. Somebody had a question about a formula, about backing up their storage and stuff. They had a problem with them not doing their storage and stuff. So if you can come on, Storm. We can talk in the background and stuff. We can try to help that person. Good to hear from you, Storm. What up, those skulls? Okay, that's Storm saying, "What up to skulls?" Okay, here's the link, guys. You go to the link. You know, if you guys want to come on, you can. Yeah, Storm. Yeah, Storm. That's kind of weird, Storm. I'm saying your name just came up. Somebody need help with something. Hey, what's going on, Cordelia? How you doing? How you doing, Cordelia? There go to the link, guys. You can grab that link, Cordelia. You can grab it. Storm, Skulls. So you can grab it too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can grab it if y'all want to come on real fast. Let me see. Yeah, that's cool. Going to a concert with my kids can come on after. Okay, all right, great, great. Or tell you what, Storm, if you're busy with your kids today, just give me a call, Storm. You know what I'm saying? You got my number still, like
Okay.
Marcos. My number from Marcos or something. Call me because I'm free all day and all night. So just give me a call after the concert. Don't obligate yourself. You know. So if you're with your kids, that's fine. So just give me a call later on. You know, send over the phone, and we could probably talk. So we could talk over the phone because it was just a question that they had about something to do with the formula. So they wanted me to reach out to you, but since you're here, just give me a call if you can remember, you know. And if you forgot my number, just get it from Marcos, and we can get it. We can link up that way. So what's going on, everybody? How everybody doing? Cordelia, everybody, hope everybody doing fine. I went live earlier. Thanks for everybody who supported. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying, guys? I'm just sipping, chilling, sipping. Got a new job, you know what I'm saying? I start that on Tuesday. So I'm a little excited about that. And my boy Chaotic Tracy in the building again. They got my boy
Paper.
hey, Paper Plate again. Let's go. Hey Paper, can your butt come on now? Bring your ass on here, Paper.
He's probably chilling with his friend Mud Daddy.
Thank you, Storm. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Storm. Appreciate you. All right. Hey, Chaotic Tricks. Come on. As you guys can say, bottoms up, guys, or cheers, whatever you want to call it.
Red Solo Cup.
Let me see. Yep, yeah, the family doing good, Cordelia. How your family doing on your end, Cordelia? How's everybody on your end? Everybody doing good here. My wife, she's gone as usual. You know what I'm saying? I think she went with my kids. I think she went with my kids somewhere. They all gone somewhere. So I'm at home by myself, me and the dogs. So I'm just like, let me just go live again. I'm already always leaving me here by myself. I don't care. That's a good thing. Okay, not at home. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, well, when you get home, give me a come on paper if we're still on. Okay, went to get dinner. Okay, nice, nice. Where you went to go get dinner from? Okay, Y'all about, you know, it's weird, man. My mind crazy. I'm about to say, Skulls, you can grab the link. You already out here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Yep. Yeah. I'm sure we're gonna be on here for a minute. Yeah. So as you can see, guys, this is my second stream, and I just wanted to come on and this is a free for all, guys. I know we was kind of all over the place earlier. Like I want to thank VF and everybody who participated on the last stream. We had a nice, good game and conversation. That's my bro, man. I'm telling you, brother VF, man. He's like a walking encyclopedia of games. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one second, guys. This is my wife. Hey, Skulls, take over for me, Skulls, right quick. Take over, Skulls.
okay, I'm looking at the chat. How's everybody today? I'm checking out my video games.
Yeah, it's Skulls. Take over for like about 5 minutes, Skulls, because I gotta go get my grandbaby out the truck and everything. My wife, her arm,
Okay,
she got that pinched nerve. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta go
okay.
grab the baby. I said, grab my little grandbaby out the truck and stuff. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. So just kind of talk to the people real quick. I'll be right back.
I think paper might be easy to use alligator tipping. It's it's a Florida thing. So you have tipped alligators. I knew it. You've been in that other community way too long. And California people, they've got their they got the Bears and not the Chicago Bears. Um, Missouri people, we've got the cows to tip. Missouri's got their mooses. I mean not Missouri. I mean Canada's got their mooses. Moose tipping. It's 72 where I'm at, paper. Random people trying to connect to my computer a while ago, like an iPhone, and I don't have an iPhone, but somebody randomly tried to connect to my computer. Like, no, can't have access to it. Yep. I'd like to see you on your paper. That'd be cool. Check out Obata. Hmm. Comments. Yep. I know. Nope. That is true. Oh yeah, when you go live for the Colt Ford thing. Colt Ford. This thing. No, I mean,
All right, y'all. Sorry
look at
about
that.
that. Look who I got. Look who we got. It's my little grandbaby. Say hey. Say hey, everybody. Hey.
You got a friend now. He's wanting to play. He'll be wanting to play that game with you.
Yeah, I know. I know. Yep. Thanks, girls, for holding it down for me. Yeah, I had to go get her off the car. Like I said, my wife's still dealing with that pinched nerve and stuff, so she couldn't get the baby out. You know what I'm saying? She had a hard time getting the baby off the truck, so I had to go get her. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you, Paper. Thank you very much. See, look at
Hey, let
everybody.
me play the game. I just
Hey,
want to play the game.
hey, see,
Give me
hey.
a mini controller. Give me a mini controller.
Yeah, she got one. Yeah, she be on my be on the Switch too. She be playing on the Switch too with me. She be playing Mario Kart with me and stuff. Yep. Say hey,
I call,
play Mario Kart with
no,
me, don't you? That's
no,
my
I mean get little mini game pads. You see
yeah.
the ones those 8-bit toes made. Those things are nice.
Uh huh.
Those little
Yeah. Little
miniature.
partner. Thank you, Paper. Thank you, Cordelia. Thank you, Cordelia. Yep. This is my baby right here. Yeah, she took 2 steps. I think either last night or sometime today. She took 2 steps, didn't you? Yeah. This is Alea. Her name is Alea. Hey,
Uh,
hey,
We
hey.
were looking at prices a while
I
ago about
want to
handguns.
get her to laugh, y'all. Don't she'll laugh when I do that. She very look. Listen, y'all. She very alert too. She's very alert. See how her little mind going like any little noise. She be on it too. She be on it. She be on it. Yeah. So thank you. Shout out to Cordelia. Shout out to Paper Play. Shout out to all my people in here. Who else we got? Storm. We got everybody up in here. Everybody up in this bad boy. Like I said, guys, we're just doing a free for all today, guys. Just something just to, for everybody's Saturday. You might have been bored. You can come on. We can talk and have some fun. And, saying I ain't really got nothing to really talk about. Let me see here. Let me see. Ken say he is buying 10 of everything on their skulls. Right, right.
Ooh.
Okay, you
He's
went
Paper's a salesman.
for your grandma. For your grandma, what's this in your hair? What's all this in your hair? I don't want to make you cry by pulling out this stuff in your hair. I don't want you to cry now. Don't cry on me. Don't cry on me. Look, see, look at that stuff that was in your hair. See that? This is my little partner in crime right here, boy. We be up at night eating popcorn and all kind of stuff. When she be spending the night. I told my wife, let's go get the baby. You know what I'm saying? You know, so we be up all night eating popcorn, drinking juice and everything, don't we? Don't we? Yep. Okay, speaking of chaotic traits, y'all. Okay. So, guys, if you were, guys, smack that thumbs up for me. I appreciate it, guys. If you guys smack that thumbs up for me, thank you very, very much.
Now let's play this game on stream.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Skulls got me on this new game, man. It is nice. It is really, really nice. See, oops, your face dirty. I wish I did a rag to
It's
wipe it.
able to be played on pretty much across the devices, except for like the Steam Deck.
Yep. Yep. Oh yeah. All right, well, I'm gonna call my wife to come get her real quick because I think she's trying to get a little antsy and stuff. You know, she wanna. You can't touch nothing, baby, because you might lock me off stream. Okay. Look at the lights over here. Look at the lights over here. Lights over here. Look at the lights over there. See that? Oh, okay. You want the game controller? You want the game controller? You want to play some on the controller? See that? See the controller? See the controller? Yep. So, what's everybody up to? What's everybody up to on this Saturday afternoon? What everybody up to, guys? What everybody's doing today? Cordelia, you got any plans for this evening? Or I know people gonna be having dinner. I know Skull's chilling. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I might after this stream here, I might go outside and sit on my porch and relax. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we're doing nothing tonight. Oh, me and my wife, we gonna check out that another good thing. I don't know. Have anybody heard of that show called Nemesis? Nemesis. I think Pepper mentioned it or something about it. But my sister, she told me about it, and a friend of mine named Shane, he was telling me about it too. But I think Paper told me about it as well, called Nemesis. Here you go. So here you go.
Paper told me he's getting ready to go gator tipping.
Hello.
There go my wife. Okay, she come to get the baby. She come to get the baby. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, mama. Bye-bye. 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 Okay. All right, guys. Yep. Just have my little partner in here. Yep. So she's gonna be with us for a minute. Then she gonna go home. Wait. Yep. Let me grab my beer real fast. Oh boy. Okay. Yep. Yeah. So guys, we got 5 people in here, guys. You know, let's just talk, guys. Let's chat it up a little bit. So yeah, like I said, I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying the weekend. No. Yep. So yeah. So guys, if you checked out, like I was telling y'all earlier, there's a game. I mean, not a game. There's an app called Reason. If y'all ain't checked it out, guys, it's in Unlinked. It's in the Unlinked store. It's called Reason. REEZN. A few people I turned a few people on to it, and they like it. So Reason is another one. And also, guys, let me give you guys this. I'm gonna give you guys this as well, okay? Well, you know, reach out to me, guys. I got something I'm gonna give you guys. Reach out to me. I'm saying I don't know if I should get this over YouTube or not. I'm saying I don't think it's cool for me to give this over YouTube, but give me a call, guys, because it is a piece of paper, guys. I'm saying, guys, in this little thing here, guys, I got something I want to give to the community, but I don't know if it's wise to give it out to you know, on YouTube. What's going on, Marcos? Grab the link, Marcos, if you want to come on, brother. Grab the link. Like I said, I ain't really had nothing to really talk about at all. I mean, we had a good stream earlier today. Like I said, my buddy BF came over. We talked about gaming. You know, hope you subscribed over there with him because he's doing a great work over there on his channel. You know, retro gaming, regular modern AAA games, anything you pretty much, I haven't ran across a game that he haven't known about. So like I said, guys, he's a walking encyclopedia of games and stuff. And like I was saying earlier, like if you guys want to get into emulation, because emulation is a good way, cheaper ways to
Hmm.
get into emulation and stuff. I'm saying get you into cheap gaming and things like that. So, game preservation, like expensive games you might not be able to play otherwise and stuff like that. So emulation is a good tool as well. And then also, guys,
Hmm.
that Real to Bread is down. That's down. So other things is going on. And then with the Fire Sticks, the Fire Sticks, like I said, all this stuff is old news, and I'm just going by for those of you that may have not known, but we moved on to the own boxes. The own boxes is pretty much the streaming device that we're using now. I would like to say that would be considered maybe like the Fire Stick replacement. I mean, I'm not saying, that's just me saying that. I'm not saying that that's what they're saying. This was me saying it because it's a cheaper device. It just works. You know what I'm saying? It all works together. Like I said, the Pro works good. You know what I'm saying? So that's the one that everybody's recommending over the Fire Stick. But those of you that still like Fire Sticks, that's fine too. But we found another device that works just as good or maybe even better than a Fire Stick. And that's the OWN boxes, the ONN boxes from Walmart. You know what I'm saying? If you guys didn't subscribe to Super Dale, all of you probably under the sound of my voice know who Super Dale is. Go over there because he did a wonderful video about describing each and every on box. Like he showed you what box this was and what box this is. So he did a wonderful, wonderful video about that. So guys, if you hadn't see that, go over and subscribe to my brother. You know what I'm saying, and give him a shout out and stuff. And you know what I'm saying, so that way that he can show. I'm saying because he shows you how to go in and stuff. I'm saying basically the video is basically geared towards the Walmart app isn't going to really be updated. So sometimes you got to go into the stores to actually see if the devices are in the stores because you can't always rely on the Walmart app. So that was pretty much the gist of his video. But the full in depth, just go over there and he would definitely show you what devices. He breaks all the devices down to show you which one may be suitable for you and your home and everything like that. So shout out to him. Appreciate that. So guys, we got a lot of YouTubers and cord cutters that would definitely can help you in purchasing the right box for you. So we have higher end boxes, we have middle grade, middle range boxes, and we have lower end boxes. So we have every box that you can pick from that's more conducive to what you're looking for in your household. Okay, because just because we cord cutters don't mean that we just say everything has to be free or everything has to cost a certain amount of money. I mean, we want that, but there is some higher, you know what I'm saying? There are some higher boxes that will help you in your streaming and things like that. And just because you're a cord cutter don't mean that you don't have to pay for nothing because there's still stuff that you still have to pay for to get a good experience. Now, yeah, you can get away with the cheap stuff, but you would be kind of a little struggle there in certain aspects. You know what I'm saying? So just basically, you know what I'm saying, we're living in a time where now with the streaming, we can use do our own research because like you hear us say all the time, everything that's good for one household ain't good for the other household. Guys, you hear that all the time. But the key thing that we all have in common is that making sure, and y'all know I say this all the time, making sure you invest into your network. Because I don't care what box you desire or what box you decide to use, your box is only as good as your network. So before you do anything with any of these streaming boxes, whether it's an own box, NVIDIA Shield, or whatever you want to use, a Sudo or whatever, make sure that you've done all your research and setting up your internet and your network right, because that's very important. That's very, very important because you got to get that right. You know what I'm saying? So that way you can have a good streaming experience. Not saying that it's going to be perfect, but you won't have the problems that most people have that then invest into their network. You know what I'm saying? Some people recommend you get your own your own equipment, which is a good thing. You get your own equipment, so that way that you don't have to be relying on the cable company's equipment, which is good. Some people are only able to get the router. Okay, get the router. Some people allow you to get the modem and the router, and then also invest. Like I say, ask questions because these cable companies, internet providers, they're not going to just tell you what they have. You got to know certain things, know what to ask and stuff. That's why we have channels like Minds and others that way you can be informed on what to ask and what to do and stuff. Because a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, we be out here lost, we don't know what to do, and we wonder why we having all these problems with our network and stuff because you don't know the certain questions to ask or what to do and stuff like that. And just because they say you got the best internet, still make sure that you got the best. Do a speed test. Make sure you're getting what you pay for and all of that stuff. This is stuff that we've been said, this basically regurgitated news. We've said this from the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? But from time to time, I want to reiterate that because it's very important. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before in a past stream, have them come out and make sure all your speeds, because like I'm saying, a lot of times, like prime example, like about a year or two back, my internet was low and I didn't know it because I really wasn't getting the numbers that I was supposed to be getting, but I got so high numbers to where that it really didn't raise no suspicion. But when he went up, he came off with something, then we looked up on a pole. You know when I told y'all that the plastic cap had burnt through and was messing up something? So anyway, he was telling me, Mr. Mullen, you know what I'm saying? He's been having problems with your speeds. I said, sometime here and there and everything, but he fixed that and stuff, and then come to find out, bam, it made my speeds even more. But like I said, my speeds were already high to where that I was like, okay, well maybe that's what I'm getting, but I wouldn't have known that if he hadn't came off with something else. So that's why sometimes it's very important that you make sure that everything is good. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let me see what she said. I have been going quick. Oh yeah, so what you been doing, Kadelia? You've been getting your content on Plex. Nice. Yep. Oh yeah, me too, Kadelia. I've been going crazy. Which she leads me into my next thing I wanted to say. With all of these prices going up with these apps and stuff, Marcos and Skulls, y'all can chime in as well. I do recommend, like I said, a Plex, you know what I'm saying? But the price that they're going up to, no. But if you already got a Plex pass, that's fine. Go crazy with it. Go buy you some hard drives, get a NAS, or however you using storage. Get your storage.
Plex, MB, and Jellyfin.
I
got Plex, Jellyfin, and MB all paid for.
Yeah, these are some other thing. Yeah, but if you don't like Plex, there's Jellyfin. If you don't like Jellyfin, there's MB. So MB is real nice too. Hey Layla, how you doing? Layla?
Yeah, but if anybody doesn't have or isn't able to get the Plex Pass after they hit the $800 for the lifetime, your next best bet is the KApp, because you can put your live and your Plex server in there and run it like that.
Oh yeah, Layla, man, Plex is the truth. Like I say, Plex is real nice. So if you're one of those fortunate ones that was able to get a Plex pass when they were cheaper, like myself, like I say, many moons ago, I was able to catch it for $80. So if you was able to catch it when it was cheap, then by all means, you know what I'm saying, Plex is nice. Plex is a nice tool. Like I say, mine stay running 24/7. I got it set up over here, you know what I'm saying, and everything. And I feed it every so often. Like I said, I've gotten so much content, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, if it's something that I want, like my wife, she's a fan of that show, Real Time with Bill Maher. So she likes that. So she missed a couple of episodes. So I went on there and grabbed them for her. She watched them. I took them out because I don't need that in there. Like I just did that for her, so that way she can just so she ain't got to search through all the apps and try to find them. I just went on there and got them, put them in a folder, added them. Like, here, baby, here you go. She watched them, she laughed, and she enjoyed them. And then I just deleted that folder, and then that was it. So that's a good thing to just to add stuff that you want. And everybody's Plex is going to differ from every other Plex. Everybody Plex ain't going to be the same. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So how long has Bill Maher been going on HBO?
Huh?
How long has the show been going on
Oh
HBO?
my God, for a long time. Been going on for a long time. I don't know how
Well,
long.
if it's hitting the double digits, I think it's just better for you to grab the the season, put it in there, and then after you're done watching, take it out and wait for the next season.
Well, here's the thing, Marco. She already said she already like saw some of the season already. She just missed maybe three other recent ones.
Yeah,
So I just added those for her. And then if she wants the other ones, because she ain't been really, I'm saying she ain't been not feeling well. Like I say, her arm been bothering her and stuff, and she ain't really been like in the mood to watch TV. So just recently she wanted to watch them. So I just added the ones that she missed. So, but I see what you're saying too. Get the whole season, but she already saw some of the ones already. So she just wanted because she knew which ones she wanted. She wanted whatever season they were in, say 28 or whatever. She wanted 5, 6, and 7 or whatever she wanted. I don't watch the show, but she
yeah.
wanted them, so I got them for her. Bam, she watched them. I deleted them and stuff. So if she want to watch whatever other ones that come on, then I'll just get those and we'll just go on like that. Let me see what Layla is saying right here. Let's see. I've been going crazy with movies and I have been binge watching them. Yep, days off. Yes, yep, that's the way to do it, Layla. Yep, binge watching. Yep, catching up on movies on your off days. Yep, that's the way to get it. Get your own content so that way you can play it at your leisure. You can pause it, saying you can stop it, play it at your leisure and stuff. Is all what you need. Yep. So Plex is a good tool. And you know what I'm saying? We always talk about that because it's very important that we learn how to be independent with our stuff because we don't want it to be dependent on these apps and stuff. Because y'all know how these apps go up and down. Guys, you hear us say this all the time. So if you don't know how to do a Plex, you can reach out to me and I can show you how to do it. And there's other people, Super Dale, he knows about Plex. I know about Plex, and there's other people in the community that can kind of get you on the right track. So reach out to us on Telegram, or some of you got my own personal number. You can give me a call. That we can go from there. But yeah, learn how to get your own content. You know what I'm saying? That's very important. Yes, it is, Layla, because it's very important because you might not want to watch something right then. It's good to have your own, especially like if you're working and stuff. Like I said, you can store up movies and stuff. You can store your movies up. And like you said, Layla, you can watch them on your off days and stuff. But here's what I like. So, and then, guys, Plex is just fun because it's fun how you just watch something that you created grow big. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I started off with X amount of movies and I just been adding to them. Now I'm at a point to where now I'm going through all my 720 stuff and getting the 1080p's and then I'm switching some stuff over to 4K and things like that. I'm going back and getting like for example, I went and got Boomerang or something. It was in that Boomerang in 720. I'm like, no. Let's get that in 1080p. So I got that in 1080p. So I got a whole bunch of and then also guys, 3D movies is phenomenal. Like if you got a Meta Quest, it's nothing like linking up your Meta Quest with your Plex, and you can watch your 3D movies on your, on your headset, or if you got a 3D TV or a monitor or whatever. This is a 3D monitor over here. Put your glasses on and watch 3D. I'm telling you, Plex is nice. Plex and Envy and Jellyfin is nice because that shows you how to control what you watch. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody don't watch the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I stated earlier, everybody Plex ain't gonna be the same. Some people, listen, I got some other people Plexes because you know how you share a Plex and then if they have one, you get their Plex too. So sometimes I go over there and they can see what they got and I jot stuff down like, I ain't got this or I ain't got that. And sometimes me and my friends will all get together, say we're talking about, hey, Ken, you got this or no, man, you got this and got that. So we just write down stuff that we don't have and add it to ours. And then sometimes I go on these YouTube channels that people that be having movie reviews and stuff with their collections and stuff. I'm like, Like for example, like I was watching somebody, they were showing their DVDs and stuff. I'm like, I'm writing that stuff down. I'm like, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have this. So I went right on my sites and did what I had to do and got them, and now they're in my collection. You know what I'm saying? So Plex is real nice. Fellas, y'all got anything y'all want to say?
Yeah, I like Plex and them being on those. When I
Well,
play around with,
when it comes to 4K, Ken, I think only like Marvel that's 4K with it right there.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah, because like I said before, you often hear me say that. Now, this is
I'm
just
not
my
quite
own
sure how to
opinion.
help you with that.
See, she be in people's business. She be in people's business. See that? That's why you got to watch what you say around her too, because she be in people's business for real. Alexa be in people's business. But it depends on, like I say, now this is just me. That I don't think that personally everything ain't got to be in 4K. You have to hear me say that. Like a 1080p copy is great,
Yeah.
like Anchor and stuff like that. I don't want to watch that in 1080p. I mean in 4K. But but here's the thing: if you got the space for it, by all means get it. But now, like Marcos was saying, like Marvel, like the Marvel movies, like the other movies like that, movies that got like a lot of color, like Star Wars and stuff, Doom stuff. They got a lot of colors and that's pixel that has a lot of colors and stuff going on and stuff. Those are the movies that you really want to watch in true 4K. You know what I'm saying? But then again, there's some bigger, but also there's some bigger files that's real big that you're not going to put in your Plex.
Yeah.
Now, 4K may look a little bit better than 1080p, but is that really true 4K though? You see what I'm saying? So that's nothing you got to ask yourself as well. And can you really tell the difference between a true, real good 1080p between a 4K? I'm talking about on streaming on Plex. I'm saying, of course, if you got the right equipment, you know what I'm saying, like stuff like that, yeah, you can make true 4K. Like if you got the right equipment at home, but like I'm talking about with streaming, can you really tell the difference between a real good 4K or a real good high-end 1080p? I don't know if you can or not. At least I can't really tell in most cases. But I can be staying corrected because, like I said, I mean, a lot of people they're more well versed than maybe Layla. Maybe you can answer that question, Layla, or something like that. Can you really tell the difference? I'm not. Or Cody Man can come in and tell me, "What's up, Cody Man?" You know what I'm saying? Maybe they can come in and tell me, I'm saying, is there really any difference between the two? You know, hello, all my sisters and brothers around the world. Hey, what's going on? Mr. Forte, Cody Man Things, what's going on, my brother? What's going on, my brother? If you want to come on, Cody, you can, man. You can grab the let me put out the link real fast. Bro, if you want to come on, bro, you're more than welcome. You can help me talk about this Plex talk stuff and everything. And then, like I say, guys, Plex is very addicting too. Like I say, guys, it's fun. Like I say, I mean, there's some stuff that I want to grab now that I haven't grabbed. You know what I'm saying, and everything. I went on a good copy of shoot, what's the one I just said earlier? Obsession or
Oh yeah,
obsessed.
the one with the
Yeah,
kid
which
in the
one of you
car.
guys is obsession or obsessed or something like that?
Obsession.
A good copy of that. Now, the last movie I got was Chum, and Chum is trash. That
What's it
is
about?
trash. A shark movie. It is trash.
Huh.
In my opinion, that movie was trash. And I still got it in play. I mean, there was a few people, some of my friends watched it in the Matter Quest. They were telling me how much of a trash it was, how much of a dumpster fire it was. And I must say, Chum was a dumpster fire. I mean, I still got it, obviously, in my Plex, but that was not a good shark movie. I mean, that one that came out on Netflix, what was it, Thrash or something like that? That one was, excuse me, that one was 10 times better than Chum. But there's other good shark movies out there. Like there's what's the ones I think Deep Blue Sea was a shark movie. Am I correct? Of course, now you got the class, you got the Jaws movies, and
Crush,
you
I
got
think.
the Meg, and everything like that. Let me see. Oh, okay, you got some. Okay, you gotta have surgery again. Oh my God, next month and sitting here. Okay, you got a litter of puppies. Nice. Frenchies. Okay, got some Frenchies coming. Nice. Okay, got a little. Okay, nice. Some Frenchies. Yeah, those are good dogs. They're real popular. A real popular breed. You have Frenchies. You have French bulldogs. You have real popular breed. Yep. So yeah. But see, that's the good thing about Plex. You can download movies, and if it's trash, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You really spend the money for it. You're just able to watch it and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Layla and Cordelia, Plex is nice, but it's not $750 nice. So like I said before,
I ain't paying no eight
if
eight
you,
hundred
if
for
you don't have a
X.
Plex pass and I think you got until July 1st to get it. If you don't have it after July 1st, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about getting it. Go to Envy or go to
After
Junction
July,
and it's free. Yep,
after
because
July, they're going at the 800.
yep, yep. Let me see. A lot of pain. I got two screws in my neck loose. Got to go through the front this time. Oh my God! Wow. Man, man, I'll be praying for you, bro. Because man, neck surgery is not easy. That's very dangerous and stuff because you know you're dealing with your neck and your spine and your neck and all of that. So much stuff can go wrong, but we pray that you have a successful surgery, bro. Prayers are up for you. And keep us posted, man. Keep us posted on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, man. Prayers go out, bro. Yep. But yeah. Yep. So yeah, so learn how to control, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, like so you heard me talk about it. You've heard Dale talk about it, you heard other people talk about it. Take control of your content, guys. Watch your own content. There's nothing like whipping out your phone or going on your TV, you know, getting your own content, guys. You know, so like we're not got like I lay in the bed and watch Plex on my bed, you know, on my tablet or your phone, things like that, guys. Like I said, I be at my mama house, watch Plex or things like that. You can be at your sisters, your brothers, you feel me? So you can be anywhere and pop on your Plex and stuff. And then you can share it with people too. Oh yeah, much love, my brother. Much love, bro. Yep. Did Plex even allow, yep, prayers go up. Yep, yep. Yeah, like I say, Plex even allow you to share with people. You know what I'm saying? But another thing I do want to say, another disclaimer, guys. Be careful who you share your Plex with. You feel me? I'm just gonna be honest. Be careful who you share your Plex with. Share
Yeah.
your Plex with people that you can trust. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna say it again. Just be careful with who you share your Plex with. Be careful. A lot
You
of
never know if that person might be the wrong motherfucker.
yep. So be real careful with people you keep track with. Yep. And if you see somebody on your Plex that looks suspicious or whatever, or and then another thing too. Now, look, listen. Now, those of you that Plex use, listen to me, hear me, and hear me good. Okay, hear me good. I don't know how this happened, but I had somebody like a mysterious person that wanted to share my Plex. I don't know this person from a can of paint, so like, I don't know how that happened or whatever. But be extremely careful of that too. Now, I don't know. I'm saying if anybody ever witnessed that, but so it happened to me one time, and I ignored it. But I'm just saying, be very careful with people trying to gain access to your Plex or trying to do that because you don't know who that person is. Or if you see some suspicious activity going on, delete that person immediately. I'm saying delete that person immediately. Okay. You know, this might sound kind of off to some people. What is Ken talking about? Well, if it doesn't apply to you, then that's fine. But somebody else maybe listening may have had that problem. Be like, oh, okay, dang, I had that. I know what he's talking about. Maybe not none of y'all, but maybe that may have happened because it happened to me. So just be careful with certain things that you're doing. So you know what I'm saying, revolve around your Plex because you don't want your Plex messed up. You don't want, you know what I'm saying, your Plex to get into the wrong hands and stuff like that. Rue, what's up, bro? What's going on, my brother? What's going on, Rue? What's going on? Smack that thumbs up, please. Now, Marcos, do you have a Plex?
I do, but I only use it in the house.
Nice, okay. Hey, Skulls, you got one too, right?
Yeah, I do. I've had mine for a very, very long time. I
Okay,
have a, I have it on my iCloud.
okay. I think majority of us got a Plex. Another thing too, guys, you know what I'm saying? Plex is wonderful. Like I said, salute. Let me see, salute to the chat. Yep, been a minute. Yeah, it has, Rue. It's been a minute, my brother, but we here. Yep. Then, like I say, guys, it's so many Plex, so many ways you can do a Plex. I've seen people that have two or three different Plexes. They have a family plex, they have a kids plex, they have an adult plex, they have an adult plex with, you know what I mean, with
That would be me.
all adult content in it. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people have that. You know what I'm saying? Some people have a family plex, some people have an all kids plex and stuff. Don't cost to hit that button. Thank you, Cody, man. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Don't cost a thing. Yep. Now that's free, guys. To click that thumbs up. That's free, guys. Thank you. Thank you
And
very much, Cody. Yep.
if they got three plexes, that means they're running 3 servers.
Yep. And then also, say for example, if you do have like adult content on your Plex, I think there's a way that you can set up a password on there too, to where that you can keep
You can pin it.
Huh?
You can put a pin thing on there, which I've got.
Pin on there. Yeah, you put a pin on there to where that, like if you got young kids at home, you don't want them to watch the adult stuff. You can put a pin on that section, and then they have access to everything else. See what I'm saying? So yep. So yeah. So Plex is a nice tool, guys. You know, so we always get on that because the way things is going, you know. So you might say we were talking about the same stuff over and over, but the thing is that somebody might not hear it. You're saying like be saying because you never know. See the thing about YouTube and when we do these live shows, you don't know who hears it out in the airways. Just because I got 6 people in here, that don't mean that somebody else might not hear it. Like I might get some people that might hear this days from now, or maybe they might decide they want to click on and see me. People that I never known that's not even subscribed. I might pop up in their algorithm or anything or something like that. So we talk about these things because we want people to be informed and educated on certain stuff. And you know what I'm saying? And with the way things are going, I'm saying you want to be able to take charge of your own content, take charge of what you want to watch. So that way that we don't have to rely on cable, guys. We ain't have to rely on this. We ain't have to rely on that. Because nothing worse than paying all your money and being able just to watch a certain thing. So take advantage of your internet, guys. We're paying for internet. Learn how to take advantage of it, guys. You know what I'm saying? Use it to your benefit. You know, and some people, you know, I'm also a realistic person. Some people ain't going to do a Plex. That's fine too. Well, there's Cody. There's Cody. Another thing with Cody is that there's research involved with that too, because there's a learning curve with that as well. But that's another wonderful tool you can use as well. And that can go coincide with Plex as well, because Cody and Plex work together. But if you just want,
sorry, Ken, but
no, go ahead.
it's not really code isn't really a learning curve if you use it for what it was meant to be used for, which was a server.
Well, what I mean by learning curve is that
Yeah.
like if you get like for instance, like if you like a first time person that's using Kodi with add-ons and stuff. What I mean by learning curve is that so you got to learn what I'm saying, what add-ons to use and what type of things to use. So I'm saying it might look overwhelming to people, or some people might not know that when it first come on to let it boot all the way up and stuff. I'm saying because if you go on and just start, see people think as soon as you go on the Kodi, you can just start pressing on stuff. You got to wait for it to load up all the add-ons and load up all the stuff in the background. See, people don't know that, so that's what I'm saying. There's a learning curve to it because people are like, well, what's this? What's this? Why it's not moving around and stuff? And then you have to know what add-ons to use because every add-on do different stuff from what I understand. Marcos, you can know better than me than that. You know what I'm saying? So add-ons. So excuse me, excuse me. There is a little learning curve to Kodi. I mean, it's not rocket science, but there's still like to somebody. Okay, put it like this: to somebody like my mother or to somebody like my wife or something, Kodi would be a little overwhelming to them. So I'm saying if they didn't know what they were doing. But like I said, but it's easy to learn. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to get at. Like it's not rocket science, of course, but if they first looking at it for the first time, they're like, well, what do I do? How do I do this? Or what, what's going on? And that's a fact. That's a fact that it can be a little overwhelming to some people. I mean, now, if I'm wrong, somebody can call me out on that. So somebody can call me out on that. Marcus, if I'm wrong for that, Marcus, you can call me out on that. But I think that certain people that I think that it can be a little overwhelming to people in certain instances, but it's not easy. But it's not hard to learn.
Uh,
I mean, do you think that, Marco? Do you think that's a fair
Mhm.
assessment? You think that's a fair assessment? I mean, do you agree with that or no?
it's kind of a double-edged sword, Ken, because I was saying that it's not really a learning curve if you actually intend to use it how it was made
But,
for what it was made for, which was being a media server only.
but see, but that's what I'm saying, though, bro. That part I understand, but what I'm trying to say is that now what you said right there, that could be fine, but no, I'm trying to say we're talking about Cody as by itself. Okay, so like right now, if we put a build on a Cody app right now,
Mhm.
build, okay,
Yeah.
just say it from here. Okay, say right now, if I hooked up somebody Android box and I put Cody on there and I added a build like the Diggs build or whatever build that's out there. Okay, now they're going to look at that and say, wow. I'm not saying just the media player. So I'm just talking about all the stuff that's on it and all the builds and all the add-ons and the movies, the box art and all of that stuff. I think personally that would be kind of overwhelming to people to a degree. I mean, Skulls, do you agree with that? Or but y'all ain't got to agree with it. I'm just saying that's how I think that it would be to an extent, though. Would it or no?
Well, it also depends on the skin that you put on there, Ken.
It's like this. These same people could use, let's say, but then again, it's like totally different things. But you got like, yeah, he's right with the depending on what skins you use. But these people could use like Netflix probably with no issues, right? I would have to think that if Cody rigged writer depends on who does the rigging. There you go.
Because let's say you made your own uh build or setup, Ken, and you used uh the Netflix skin as a nice little interface. Depending on how many sec depending on how many sections you put on that interface, that's how long it's gonna take to
But see,
set everything up.
but I think y'all missing the point I'm trying to make.
Hmm.
I'm not talking about people that know how to do it and stuff like that. And I'm talking about
No, we're talking
well,
about ease of use.
let's not confuse the people. No, no, let's not make this harder than what it is, guys. What I'm trying to say is that like if you take a basic, like I say, if I gave somebody a fire stick with Cody on it, with a build on it, I'm not talking about doing it yourself or using it as a media player, whatever. Like if I just gave them a Cody with nothing on it but Cody, and they had a build on it and they went into Cody, do y'all think that to the average person, like my wife, or my mother, Marcos, maybe your parents, Skulls, maybe your father, anything, do you think that by them looking at it, do you think that they would know how to actually go in there and navigate and know what to do? That's just a simple yes or no question. Do you think the people that we know that's not really tech savvy? Now, my wife, she's pretty tech savvy. I mean, she know how to go through the ins and outs of different apps, but do you think that they really would know how to really navigate through Cody? I mean, just off the basis of what y'all know, like it's not using it like a media. No, I'm just talking about
No,
actually.
we weren't talking about that. We were talking about it. We were trying to simplify it down, and you're trying to say, well, ease of use, right?
We were
Navigation.
talking about the how easy it is to do everything, Ken. Like I
We
was
were
saying,
trying to simplify it.
if you were to put a skin on it, depending on the skin, and depending on how many sections you put on the interface, that's how long it would take for the thing
I'm not seeing your
to
point.
run through.
Yeah, like Yeah, the less you have would be easier.
Yeah,
Okay, that point is valid. But what I'm trying to say is that
but I get what you're saying too, Ken. Because most of my family runs my services. I got
yeah.
my my aunt back home in Mexico.
Okay,
She's running well.
let me just prove a point real quick. Let me just prove a point. Let me turn on Cody real quick. Let me just turn on Cody real quick. I'm gonna call my wife back here, and I'm gonna ask her. You know, so let me just ask her a question real quick if she's able to come back here real quick. I don't know if she's with the
Yeah.
grandbaby or not. Let me just go into Cody real quick, and I'm gonna ask her a question, and I'm gonna let y'all hear it. I'm gonna let the people at home hear this. I mean, I'm not trying to prove nobody wrong or nothing, but I just want to just see because she's the person that knows about streaming and she's around me all the time, so she know about apps. But let
Yeah.
me just ask her a simple question. Let me ask her a person looking at this for the first time. Watch this. Hey, song. Hey, song.
I guess I get what you're
Song.
saying. So
Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me call her back here for a second. She's coming.
Well, like
it's
I
kind
was
of hard to
saying,
break.
I gotta ask you one question for the people real quick. Let me ask you just one simple question. You can stay right here in front of the door.
I mean, people use because of Netflix is like what, one click, one link, or
yeah.
different types of stuff, and that's
But
basically what we're trying to break you down to, Ken.
so
Oh, no. Hold on for a second, guys. No, it's not no argument or nothing. I'm not debating with nobody. Nothing. I mean,
yeah,
you guys are bringing up good, valid points too. This is not no debate on who's right and who's wrong.
right, right.
Okay, let me make sure this. Okay, so now you know about streaming apps and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Now, this is Cody, correct? Now you're familiar with Cody is, right?
yeah.
Now, do you think if I gave this to you or to your mother or my mother, do you think they would know what they're doing in this?
No.
Why is that? It looks too complicated. See, that's the point I was trying to say. But it's not easy, right? So we're looking at this right now. I'm saying, because I got the digs built up here. You know what I'm saying? Just by looking at it, you know what I'm saying? The average person wouldn't know what to do with that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I was saying. I'm not saying nothing more, nothing less. So, so we can move on from this, but I was just saying that they would have a little problem, but once they learn it and stuff, it's not hard to learn. That's all I'm saying.
How I have it set
Yeah.
up for my people's camp is they have a build, but I took out the skin from the build, so all it is the app right there.
Yeah, that's fine, Marcus. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but are you basing that on people that already know about it or what you know about it? You know what I'm saying? That's what
No,
I'm saying.
it's a use for cause
Like we were saying with the Netflix, basically in a
yeah
sense.
Yeah. But see, like I said though, even with even with the Nvidia Shield and stuff like that, I mean, it was kind of like Android TV when my wife switched over to the Shield and stuff. She had a moment where she didn't know how to navigate. I'm saying she came from a Fire Stick to the Shield, and it was a little bit overwhelming to her for a minute, but she learned. So that's what I'm saying. It may be overwhelming for a minute, but once you learn it, then it becomes easy. That's all the point I was trying to make. But you guys brought out some good points too. You know what I'm saying? Every point that was brought out was valid, but I was just saying the average person that would see Cody for the first time that's never used Cody in their life would be like, man, what is this? You know what I'm saying? What is this? You know what I'm saying? If I click into this, what is this? You know what I'm saying? That's all I was saying. But like I said though, like I could be wrong too. Maybe people, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I mean, I'm staying corrected as well. Like I'm not saying that that's the thing, but I'm just saying that maybe some people have a hard time learning. So the point I'm trying to get at is that, some people are different, learn at different levels and stuff. But so that's why we have to like I'm saying, like when we turn people on to different apps and have different things, getting your own content and stuff, we have to have patience with people as well. As I know it can be frustrating showing them how to do stuff and everything, but you got to remember some people don't learn at a certain level and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some people can just get it right away. Some people can't, and some people, can. So saying so adaptation and patience is what we got to understand, guys. You know, not just patience with the way things is going, but patience with people. We're trying to show them how to be cord cutters and try to show them how to use these third party apps and how to stream. Period. We got to have patience with people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that's watching. I appreciate y'all. Do anybody have any questions? You know, to the for the panel or for me or anything like that. I just want to come on, guys, and do a nice little stream, you know, for Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So you get to see my ugly mug for two streams today. You know, it won't be a third stream, guys.
You never know, kid.
Maybe.
I know y'all can't
You
handle
can always say never, kid.
Listen, 2 is pushing it, but not 3. You're like, look, I done seen this ugly motherfucker twice
Hey,
today.
3 is the way of the mystic.
Motherfucker,
Look, I done seen this ugly motherfucker twice today. We don't want to see Ken ugly ass no more. And not today. Maybe sometime in the future, but not right now. But
motherfucker,
Mhm.
knowing you after this life, you gonna say, fuck it, let's go live again.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, but like Layla was saying, Plex is wonderful. You know, learn how to get your own content. Now, that's something that I feel. Now we talk about investing and stuff, like invest in people. Like, okay, like Super Dale has a class where you can invest into his class so you can learn how to get your content. Yeah, there's a price involved, but it's worth it because you're learning how to get your own content. And once he teaches you, then you don't need him no more. So that's why there's a cost because he's teaching you how to basically take charge of your own content, to be in charge of what you watch. So he's basically teaching you how to be your own boss to a degree. You know what I'm saying? Like be your own, like learn how to go get your own stuff where you're not relying on these APKs and stuff. Because listen, as long as you rely on these APKs and stuff, they're going to go up and down. You're going to be always constantly frustrated. Oh my God, cinema went down. Oh, now we got another we got to go to. Oh my God, you know what I'm saying? So that's the frustration that comes in with that. But if you know how to get your own content, then you're not governed with that. But now you can use the third party apps as for fun, like saying, like I said, like Reason and all of that. But those are fun apps, but we don't know how long they're going to last. But some say we just do it just for the hobby, just for the fun of it to see. But that's not our sole relying on them. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we got our own Plex. And then another thing too, if the Plex app go down, guys, we got movies stored up where we can watch our own movies over our own network and stuff. So that's why we promote getting your own content because listen, because we don't know how long these apps are going to stay up. They go up and go down. So we want to make sure that we have a Plex or have an ambient stuff that we can rely on our own content, guys, because that's very important. Because even if all your stuff, say for example, guys, I'm saying like even if all your and I know this may be a hard pill to swallow, but it's happened to me. Say like if you lost some of your movies or whatever, or your content, okay, bam. That's hard, but it's nothing for how you to get it back because you know how to get it back. You know what I'm saying? Versus somebody giving you something. Now, if I gave you something with a bunch of movies and stuff on it, now mind you, I'm saying you don't know how to do it. I just gave you something with a whole bunch of stuff on it, and say that stuff get deleted, then now you got to depend on me or somebody else to put it back on there because you don't know how to do it. But if you put your own stuff on there and your stuff go down or mess up, you know how to go. You know what I'm saying? You know how to go. Like, dang, my hard drive went out. Okay, well, let me go get my hard drive and start over again. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got fast internet and stuff like that, it don't take long to get your content back, depending on how much you lost.
Oh yeah,
So,
it also depends on what speed you have as far as the internet goes.
yep. So yeah, so it doesn't take long to get your content back. I'm saying, as long as you stick to the grind, you know, and stick with what you're doing and stuff. Yeah, I'm saying you can download over 100 and some movies a day, 100 and some stuff a day. You know, so getting your own content, just depending on how dedicated you are to getting your stuff back. So that's why we say, guys, you want to get your own content. But the key thing is learn how to do it. Learn how to do it yourself. Because once you learn how to do it yourself, can nobody take that from you? And then you can teach other people how to be able to take control of their stuff as well. Because things have changed. If things ain't like how it used to be, where we can rely on these APKs and we can do that. Now, some people like APKs, and more power to you. That's fine. But just know that, listen, they don't have a shelf life like movies do. Like I'm saying, like, yeah, you can rely on them APKs, but look to switch them out maybe every 3 to 6 months. Saying our reason is here, but we know how long reason gonna last. See, then when reason go down, then we got to try to twiddle our thumbs to figure out what else is going to go up and what's going to come down and stuff. And then a lot of these APKs have ads in them and stuff like that, and they may buffer and all that kind of stuff. But if you got your own stuff, yo, what's going on, D Nice? D Nice. What's going on, my brother? What's going on, man? If you want to grab the link, you can, Donald.
Yes, tell us about something about the newer super boxes out. Is there any new ones?
So yeah, so guys, so that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so just yeah, let me close this door. My wife in there yelling at the dogs. Let me shut this down.
I'm curious. Let's see if there is any buzz devices out.
Okay, yeah, let's see who that was. Okay, they're going to link down. They're going to grab the link down, and you can. You know, so did everybody understand where I was coming from with that? You know what I'm saying? Anybody have any questions about Plex or anything like that? Because, you know, that's going to be the way we're going to have to start getting our content, guys, or get a hard drive or get something where you can store some stuff on there. You know what I'm saying?
Except for the expense right now on that, Ken, you know as well as anything. Man, it's up there.
What's that? More storage?
Yeah.
Just in general. Yep. Hey, get you some hard drives, some cheap little hard drives, some little thumb drives, or them external hard drives. Get you some of those. You know what I'm saying? Get you some of them.
That works too.
Down, if you want to come on, you can. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, you know what I'm saying, maybe you got some you want to share with the community or stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come on, you can. You're more than welcome. Good to have you on the stream. Are there any questions, guys? Anybody have any questions, any comments, anything? I'm saying, anybody want to bring up? I know saying we talk about the same stuff, but this stuff needs to be said. You feel me? This stuff needs to be said because it's very important. Yo, what's going on, Donald?
Chilling, resting, yeah, chilling. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes, I can. Yes, you sound good.
I can hear you now.
What's going on, Donald?
Yeah, there's Blue just came back on the super boxes. Blue was having a major downfall. They were doing something to Blue, the app that's built on the super boxes. People were panicking last night, but it's all good up and back up today. Running, they couldn't even get into the app store that's on those models. The blue icon one that's made for those models, super boxes. People were panicking all over Facebook. I said, this is why you need to learn backup. Because if you don't have backups, when something, you can't put all your eggs in one basket on one app, because what happens that goes down? Then you're going to be stuck with nothing.
What you got is a paperweight.
Yeah, if you don't know code formats like me, I'll never have a paperweight. The internet would have to die to kill me. And kid knows.
The $400 box.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So yeah, so that's what we're saying. You know, long as, you know, the key thing is, guys, if you don't remember nothing we said on this stream, learn how to have access to URLs like Donald will be mentioning, or learn backup, learn how to get your own content. But here's the thing, though. One thing that we've always said that's never changed is, we've said this in the beginning of the times, always have a backup to the backup. We've always said that. And there's one statement that has never changed, even from then up until now. We're still screaming that in 2026. Get a backup, because we've seen how things change. Like I was telling y'all before, how it was a thing to where, get a Fire Stick and reel debris, and you good. These applications, you're good. No, not so anymore. That's changed now. See what I'm saying? Other things have changed, man. Get you a file link. File link is easy when you want to program stuff.
Or the new one, Ken, the new one that I love right now that everybody's hot after, and I think it's going to become more popular is Firesyn. Firesyn is a must. I made a room for that. I have my own personal room on there.
Yep.
and message me, and I will give you that code if you ever want it. It's got stuff in there that's premium stuff.
Yep. So yep. So reach out to Donald. Yep. So yep. And I was about to mention. Matter of fact, I was just talking to James earlier today. He loves Fire Sin. Fire Sin is.
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell you something. Shout out to Super Dale again because when I don't know. I'm saying like sometime back,
Mhm.
downloader was messing up on a Fire Stick, right?
Mhm.
And they were talking about how to get downloader back is to go through FireSyn to get the original downloader back. To
Type in the word join room code.
Yep,
Type in the word
yep,
download, and it'll bring up your downloader.
yep. So shout out to Super Dale for that because he mentioned that about FireSyn with the downloader app. So that's when I first got introduced to FireSyn.
I've been with it since.
I learned about how to get downloader back because somebody was calling me because they said downloader was down. So I said, give it some time. People was going through, and then I ran across Super Dale talking about it, and then some other people started talking about it too, how to get downloader back using FireSend. So FireSend is FireSend. FireSend.
All one word. It's in the Google Play Store, and if you don't have Google Play Store, I have a downloader code for it. 995-1380.
995
1380.
1380, guys. That's for FireSend.
I made that downloader code.
And that's for your own personal APKs. If you want to give them to a friend, that's the new version of like Donald said. That's our new file link, guys.
It's just a place where you keep your files, your apps, and stuff. It's just a storage spot. It's a storage app.
Yep. Just how file link was, you know.
Correct.
And everybody FireSyn is going to be different because everybody got different needs and different people that they deal with. So
I already know 18 pages of codes.
So that'll be something that you can give your people, you know, like certain people, like if you want to add a particular app or something, put it in FireSyn and there you go.
Boom.
So everybody's FireSyn is going to be different.
Got 19 favorites already. I already have 19 rooms favorited out of 18 pages.
Yep. So shout out to Donald. He always brings us something to the chat. Like I haven't been able to link up with him so much. Yeah, Don, I switched jobs now, so I started a new job on Tuesday.
Telegram. I think. Did you leave Telegram?
No.
Okay, because I couldn't find you. You'll have to message me again. Or Sharon. I reached to Sharon and she was trying to
give me your number and stuff. Yeah. I started a new job on Tuesday, Donald. So so I'm not at my old job no more. I just quit my old job, man. So I started a new job on Tuesday.
Yeah, my brother did that, and then he didn't like the new job, and he went back to the old job.
Well, here's the thing: I'm not going back to my old job under no circumstances. So if I don't like this one, I just move on to something else. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going back to my old job. No, I ain't doing that one.
Change is we always got to accept this change.
Yep. So if I don't like this one, I move on to something else. I'm not going backwards. I ain't going backwards. Okay. What up, David? What's going on? Remember, Ken I told the patrons was going on to the Super Bowl last year.
The Patriots, is he talking about? Patriots?
Can I tell y'all the Patriots was going to the Super? Yep. I remember that. Yeah, but so like I said, I appreciate Donald for coming on here and sharing some stuff and doing, what he do best.
And Skulls, when I came in, I was listening, and when I come in the room before I joined, Skull was saying, is there new models? Depends on the brand, the company you're after. The Superbox just come out with the Supreme Mini, the one that's their newest one. They have an S7 Orange Prime one. It's called the S7 Prime, are the two newest ones for Superbox. But I got the Supreme, the third one that's in line after those two. Then it's the third newest, and then they just released an Octastream Elite Ultra that they did, and then the Max, the Octastream Elite Max. There's two versions. There's version 1 and version 2. Version 2, they just added the Prime apps on there that was coming from the Superbox S7 models. And then VC Box just brought out a new one called the V Pro. I think it's called the V6 Pro, something like that. It's an orange box, and that's the newest VC one.
Listen, guys, I'm gonna say this, guys. Y'all know I don't ask nobody for nothing, guys. I'm just gonna say this. If y'all don't, that's fine. Somebody need to donate me a super box for the channel. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
What the hell?
Oh, boy.
That's fine, but you know they say you ask, you had not, because you asked not. Because I done heard a lot of good things about the super box. I ain't never one, but if
They're
anybody,
not perfect. They're not perfect, but you got to remember there's good days and bad days with them, just like Marco said.
anybody, I'm just saying, I'm not begging. I'm just asking. If anybody wants to donate a super box to Kenneth Mullins' channel, I'd be more than happy to accept it. I'll do a review on it. I'll let you know how I like it, and we can go from there. Because I heard a lot of things about the super box. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Let me ask you this: you really want that $400 paperweight?
The who?
You really want that $400 paperweight?
It won't be $400 after I load it up.
I don't think it'd be no paperweight. Like I say, like I'm just like I'm saying
So
that
that's how much. That's how much they running, 3 to 400.
Marcos.
No, you can get them cheaper than that. If you know what
Here's how
you're
you
doing,
take the device.
you could get them cheaper than that.
Here's how you systemically take the device apart.
There's one out there that's very
What is it? What does it offer besides IPTV for $400?
because I've tried Buzz TV. I got those. I got
a Formula. I love my Formula Z11 Pro Max. I love that baby.
Me box. I've tried a Me box. Like I said, I just never pulled a trigger on a super box. So like I said before, if anybody want to donate a super box to the channel, I would appreciate that. Like I say, guys, I'm not begging. I'm just asking. If y'all don't want to, that's fine.
But if
you have not, because you asked. So
need to get in those giveaways. Giveaways all the time. I see giveaways for super boxes all the time.
I never be knowing or stuff like that. I never be knowing, but yeah.
I have entered a bunch of those.
Anyway, guys, we appreciate y'all for coming on, and he always got something going on, sharing with us. So download that number you just gave you, because I'm sure that it's some good apps.
Yeah, that's just to get the FireSend app. Now you got to know, like when you get in there, you got to let the app. Now sometimes when you first boot it up, it might take 60 seconds for FireSend to load up, but be patient. And then the first thing you should do in there is, if you want to have an account in there and log in, sign in with an email or whatever. Well, there's 3 options you can do in there with FireSend. And then after you get through that step, there's a thing right there above where it says dashboard. And then you go down to where it says rooms and shares. You even make your own rooms a lifetime or 24/7. You could set up a room for 24/7, and then after 24/7, that 24 hours, that room would close. And you could even put ones in there just for temporary. And they got where you can go in and join room code. That's the most key thing, is the join room code. Sometimes it's numbers, sometimes it's words with numbers. So that's the key. Once you get in a room, boom.
Yep. So I think Doc Squiffy did a video on FireSend. I think Super Dale did a video on FireSend as well. So guys, if you don't know how FireSend works, go over there. I prefer you go over there to Super Dale's channel, because he's my friend. I know him and stuff. So go over to Super Dale's channel and just go through his videos. And I think you're saying, like, if he has like a little magnifying glass next to it,
there should be a search thing. Yeah,
he should have a search thing on his videos. Go to FireSend, and some videos should come up, and he shows you how to go into FireSend if you're interested. That's like the modern day file link. Okay,
you can get it out of Google Play Store too.
Yeah, Google Play Store. That's correct. But Donald gave us a downloader code for FireSend. Now keep this in mind. He only gave us, that's just the FireSend app. He doesn't have anything in it right now.
Right. You have to go to join room. You got to know the join room codes. And then once you know a join room, I'm going to give one right now. That's a good one. 79-118 is a good one.
Okay. Let's say that again. 79-118. Okay, 79118. Okay, let's do this. Okay, 779818.
No, 79118. There's no 2 sevens.
79118. Okay, now, so let me get to y'all slow. Okay, so now, so we don't get confused here. Okay, now the 9931380.
No,
Okay,
995
I know.
1380.
Yep. I'm sorry. I read it wrong. Okay. Now, so now here's the thing. Okay, here. Okay, now 9951380.
Yep.
That's the FireSend app. Okay, that's so when you go to download it, you put 9951380 in there. Okay, now that's going to download FireSend. Okay, now if you download FireSend, the next code that he gave us was 79118. No,
Correct.
right.
Should be 5 numbers.
Okay, 792
Yep.
118.
79118.
Okay, 79118. Okay, 79118.
Correct.
Okay, so now after you type in the file send, okay, you can either get it from the Google Play Store or you can get it from that code he just gave us, that 9951380. Okay, now we got that. Then if you want to get some apps and stuff, he gave us 79118. So put that into the FireSend.
And it will work. Trust me, it does work.
It gives you access, and it gives you access to all kind of apps. I don't know what's in there, but
Yep. Premium stuff.
good is good. So there you go. So thank you again, D Nice. Appreciate it.
Yep. Just welcome me. Thank you letting me on the panel.
Yep. So man, you're always bringing something good to the community. So do anybody need me? So do anybody need me to repeat that, or do you have it already? Do anybody need me to repeat that? You know what I'm saying?
Here to help the people.
But if you have FireSend already, just use the other one I just gave you, the 79118. Okay, type that in the FireSend, and then you're good.
I like the colors on the super box, but it's a metal build box.
What model were you looking at, Stalls?
I was looking at all of them,
Okay.
but like the processor and
Well,
the
if
other
you
things,
want-
I can't justify it.
If I would predict ones, I'd either go after the Supreme one. But if you're a fan of those Prime ones that just got released, they took them off and then they put them back on there. And that's any of those F7, like that blue one's called the S7 Max. They put some Prime ones back on there. But like I said, there's no guarantee on those. Those could work today and gone tomorrow. The bonuses, there's no guarantee on them. They just put them on there in case blue or something's down. But you're still going to have backups compared to those, because what happens if they all go down in one day? Because they're always going up and down for maintenance. They're not always going to be available. You know what I'm saying?
Thing is, I'd like to run a Switch. I would love without it being a mini computer. And this is how I break certain things down. Real PC games. Cortex is only Snapdragons. There's certain things out on the market that
Right. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's how to really rate some stuff like that. And I'd like to see. Well, yeah, we're not going to leeway what I know, and yeah.
Be careful on Marketplace, David. I would not do it on Marketplace. If you want a super box, there's a couple people I trust, but you gotta be able to trust a person. Don't just buy from anybody.
Now, let me ask you this, Donald. Okay, now, this is what I've been trying to tell people. Like I say, obviously, I don't have a super box, but I think maybe you can kind of maybe shed some light on this. So you do own some. Now, like, I tell people that, now this is my opinion. I feel like if you get a super box, The super box is just made for what you already got on it. Like I'm saying, like it's not really like you wouldn't want to put no third party apps on it or nothing like that. Just keep it as it is. Or was that a not true statement, Donald?
You're gonna have to add a few. I want to add a ton, but me, I'm a testing guy. I like to see what I can do to a device. I'm pretty doing research and homework and testing and all that. You wouldn't go in depth like me, but the main thing you got to remember, the Blue app's in there on the super box for that model. It's always going to be the Blue TV, the Blue VOD, and either playback or something just called playback, and those are the main ones you're going to use, because you don't really need too many third party. You could add a few, like maybe 2 or so as backups, because you're going to want some backups. Like I just told you yesterday, Blue was down for like 2 days, and then it just came back late last night. They got it fixed, and this morning it was running pretty good. You had to delete them and reinstall it. And then the last thing you got to remember is don't factory reset nothing, because a lot of people go and try to factory reset when they're having issues and stuff. They're pretty good on Facebook about giving you updates in these Facebook groups. They keep you pretty good. They got people in there with good info, and they'll let you know if it's going to get. Believe me, they get contact when there's issues like that. Because my aunt has a Superbox Elite 3, and she was having experience that, and I said, just be patient, don't panic.
Yeah. And she just brought me to another point. You know, I know a lot of people might not like Facebook, but if you have some of these devices and stuff, and they have like groups, if they have Telegram groups, or if they have Facebook groups and stuff, find yourself in some of those forums, guys, because now, like I'm saying, even with us, we don't know everything. So us, but then go to I'm saying we're the backup. So go to the main people because they deal with I'm saying they deal with their devices. So find yourself like if they have a Telegram group, join these forums, join these Telegram groups, join these Facebook groups and stuff, because there's people in there that can do far more better than what we can, because that's their device and that's their stuff.
And I'm in them too. I'm in a lot of them.
And come to find out that somebody may be having the same problem that you're having.
So it's just not you.
Right? No, it's just not you. So that's another bit of advice I want to give you. Find yourself joining some of these forum groups and stuff, because they can help you far more than what we can.
Yep.
What is the VC box? David, I'm not for sure. I never owned one of those, David. I don't know.
It's another fully loaded box. It's just another company like Superbox. It's just a different name of a company that does a fully loaded box, and the interface is different. The interface on it is more like a formula boxes, and they just got it loaded up. Once you connect it to your Wi-Fi or your internet, they on there, they're called the heat apps.
Okay. There you go. Thanks for the question, David. But yeah, man, unfortunately, I don't have your brother. So your brother got it right here. Yep. So yep.
If you had some subs, everybody should sub to Ken right now, and you'll be able to do some reviews.
Yep, exactly. Like I say, I kind of got away from that's what I was saying, guys. Everybody got so I know that they're expensive and stuff, but like since somebody got a super box laying around that they want me to test out and stuff, I'd be more than happy to take it off their hands. But I kind of got away from like a lot of devices because I find myself not really using them. Like, so y'all remember how I used to buy boxes so much, but I don't even really buy them no more. Like I even invested. I haven't even bought the new OHM box, the Box Pro 2. I haven't even bought that yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about one of those to test it out. I haven't even bought one of them yet. Like I say, I haven't been.
There's another one too. There's another one called We2Usat. They make an off-brand, but it's really they just name them differently. They're named Mars apps on those devices, but they're really the heat apps.
Yeah.
Super get the
them guys got all the boxes. Them dudes got all the boxes, man.
I don't got all the top ones, but I know what I'm doing on them.
I used to have a lot of. Well, y'all know I ain't got a. So y'all know my reputation. Y'all know I buy stuff, but I just haven't been buying
So
stuff in a while because I just haven't really been really like I'm just like a
But
box.
you don't really have to go. Like I said, you don't really have to spend that kind of money unless you absolutely can afford it. I wouldn't do it unless you can afford it. But you don't really need to do that. You can go out here and get these devices out here, and you can load it up. If you know how to knowledge and info like me, you don't need to spend that kind of money.
Yeah, yeah. Here's what I want to tell you people, okay? Tell you guys, okay? Listen. So y'all hear us talk about the super box, all these expensive boxes, guys. You like Donald just mentioned, guys. You can take your box and make your box the most expensive box there is because it's all about what you want to put on your box, guys. Make what you got work for you. Okay.
And find a person like me that has the knowledge and info to help you, and you'll be golden.
So find, just find a nice. See what I'm saying? But the key thing is finding what. Let me see right here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, David. Thank you. Yep. So like I said, guys, find what. First of all, the first order of business is before you do anything that we're talking about, find out what box is good for you and your household. Okay, that's the first. To me personally, Donald Skulls and Marcos, y'all agree with that? Find have a household, okay, because this is going to be something that if you got more than one person in your house and wife and kids, or husband and kids, or whatever, y'all have a meeting in your home about, okay, listen, we're thinking about cutting the cord and we want to find out what box is good for us that fits our budget and our lifestyle and stuff. Okay, now once you figure that out, then you can get into what to put on it and how to do this and how to do that. And that's when you call somebody like a me or somebody like other people, or somebody say, okay, what? Then you watch shows like this or shows like Dale or other people that have shows that can show you what to put on it and how to navigate and how to do stuff like that. But the first step is finding the right box that's for your lifestyle and for your home. And that's very important.
Yeah, because don't go spending unnecessary money that you don't have.
Right. That's the point I was getting at. Because like I'm saying right now, the OWN box I found out works for a lot of people. Saying that's what I'm saying, because most people just want to be able to watch TV and watch ads. Now see us, we're what you call enthusiasts. So we we have able, like Donald said, we have the money or the means, or sometimes we get things donated to our channels, and sometimes we have stuff with companies and stuff where they can send us stuff and try out and stuff. But don't go broke trying to keep up with the Joneses. Don't go broke trying to say, well, shoot, I got a super box just to say I got one and you're not using it. So find out what box that you need and stuff, and then work on how to put on it. But like I say, but before you do all of that though, make sure your network
is tight.
Is decent. I can't reiterate that enough because I get so many people tell me, well, I got the best internet in the world. I got this and I got that. When I get over there, it's trash. I'm sorry.
It depends on how many devices you got connected to it too.
Right. So just make sure that you got make sure you invest in that. And if you guys have any questions about, like I'm saying, well, I really can't tell you like in your house, but I can tell you the gist of what you can do. Like I said, because I got Comcast, okay? Now, Comcast, you're able to get your own modem and your own router, okay? So then, like I can show you how to set up, like where you can put, like how you set up your stuff and, because router settings and all of that, where you place stuff at, it all makes a difference and all that kind of stuff too. So if you need help with that, I'd be more than happy to help you with that, or what to invest in, like if you want a different modem, a different router, stuff like that. That's what you should concentrate on first before you start. But that thing is levels. So there's levels to all of this, okay? Network, then you decide on what devices works for me. Then you step on, okay, well, how this performs, what APKs I need, what apps I need, what yada, yada, yada. So it's basically like a ladder, right, Donald?
Yeah, steps. And you got to make sure the device, don't buy a device that you've done no homework on, no research on, and make sure you know how to use a device and troubleshoot stuff. Because if you have a struggle with a device, that's going to be an issue too.
So y'all see what James said. And I'm gonna keep this up for a minute. He said it best. Your network should be a priority.
Yep.
Because that determines if you're going to have a nice now put it like there's a little conjunction there's a disclaimer there. Okay, now you can do everything that you can to get your network good and stuff, which you can. It doesn't mean that you're not going to have any problems, but you're not going to have the problems that most people would have that have took the time out to invest into their network. You know what I'm saying? Now I ain't bragging or nothing, but I pride myself in having a good network because I don't really have that many problems unless it's something outside, a snow, or I mean not snow, but a bad
beyond your control. Beyond your control.
Thunderstorms, snowstorms, or if a squirrel decided to chew up something or whatever like that. But far as like my network is pretty good, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. You know, that's not flexing or nothing. That's just the truth, because I just want to make sure that I got a good network. So when everybody comes over here, like if I have relatives come over and stay or whatever, they able to get on the internet. Okay, my kids come over, my grandbabies come over, my wife, everybody, so everybody can hop on the networks and do what they need to do. I can game in here. Nobody's yelling across the room, hey, the internet messed up or this and that, like Donald said. So that's the key thing, is your network should be your priority. And that's cord cutting 101. That's cord cutting 101. Make sure your network, do everything you can to invest into your network. That's the main thing you want to do, because your devices are only as good as your network. Okay? And I'm gonna keep saying that, guys, because you'd be surprised. And then when something don't work, the first thing people want to say is it's the device. They never think it's their network.
And rebooting and restarting stuff can help a lot of stuff too. If you restart it, reboot stuff, a device can help too. Refresh and stuff, clean cache and stuff, or stop a lot of stuff. That helps. That's maintenance.
Every so often, like maybe once a week, like okay, like I didn't do it this morning, but probably tomorrow, I'll probably, like when I get up early in the morning before my wife get up and everything, I'll unplug the modem and everything and stuff like that. Everything, like Donald said, let everything boot down and do a refresh. Because remember, these jokers is moving a lot. They're moving constantly, transmitting information and moving around and doing all this stuff. So let it boot all the way down, and then give it a fresh boot so that way that it can be good. You know what I'm saying? So that was a few little things. And then make sure that your router is kind of up in the air, kind of like up. Don't have it placed up underneath no entertainment center, up underneath a table, up underneath a desk and stuff. It has to be kind of up, so that way
in the open, when they open,
way that the signal can travel and stuff. So and stuff like that. And then also do a speed test, so that way that you know what you're getting and stuff as well. So these are all little things that you can do at home to make sure you got a good network. And like I said before, don't be afraid to get on your internet provider's nerve, because listen, they're taking your money. So you can call them out on stuff. Look, listen, what's the newest devices you got? What's the newest router you got? What's the newest stuff? Or look, listen, I'm having problems with my internet. Can you send a tech out? You may have no problem with it, but just have them come out and just check from time to time. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're getting all the right speeds. And like I told the story before, when they messed up on my pole, like I thought I was getting the right speeds because my speeds were so high that when I did a speed test, I never really complained because I didn't really notice it. But just so happened something was going on, and he went up on a thing and saw where that plastic metal thing had broke through and stuff with my speed. And I tell y'all this, y'all, as soon as he did that, I did a speed test. That joker shot up even further than what I had. Like I was already like at 700-800. That joker shot up even more. I'm like, dang. So that just goes to show you that you never know. So I'm saying, so like if you ever would have came out, I mean, I still would have been okay, but I would have never still known that. So all that kind of stuff is important. You know what I'm saying?
Every 3-4 months, I try to call them out and have them just do a routine check.
A routine check. And nothing wrong with that, because anything outside, in most cases, you ain't got to pay for.
Nope. It's covered in your plans, covered in your service stuff.
Yep. So just like, I think it's something outside going on outside. They ain't even got to come inside because if they got to go inside, they try to charge you like if they got to do something in the inside.
Right, they do.
Outside, that's something on their end in most cases outside because you end up on a pole and stuff. So yeah, make them climb up the pole. You come look and make sure.
Here in my area, they charge you a flat rate of $99 to do that. If there's got to be something inside, it's a flat rate of $99.
Yeah, same here. But if it's outside,
it's on them.
Charged, right? It's on them. So those are a few little things that you can do to kind of make you or to make your network work for you. I know we've said this thousands of times, but you'd be surprised that the stuff that people forget and stuff like that. And then also make sure that your stuff is up to date. Like make sure that your box has got the recent updates, and make sure and also read the update and stuff too, especially on the NVIDIA Shield and stuff. Read the update before you update it. Read the what's new or whatever, because
or take a screenshot of or a photo of it and then review it in your free time.
Yep, because some updates can break your devices and stuff.
And don't be a rush. And most people like to do a rush and be away. I always give it like a few weeks or something, or a couple days, like 10 days. Let the other people do it and see how it experience and see if they're having any problems before we would want to do an update too. Just don't rush on an update.
Yep. Make sure you do research, like I said. Make sure you do research on them updates, because them updates can break your
stuff up too.
Yeah, because I've seen where the NVIDIA Shield had updated, then they had to turn right back around and send another update to fix that one and stuff. So some people have problems with their remote. I got through this infamous remote. I shouldn't have this in my hand.
Yeah, we better put that down.
In my hand.
Is Sonya at the door?
That is in my hand, but seriously though, this went down, and stuff like that. So read the update. Then like I say, also like y'all heard me say on last stream, don't be so quick to update stuff. Like take your time and and navigate to, especially on the Fire Stick, because you can click on something and then before you know it, say uninstall. Like, oh shit, I uninstalled. Yeah, so take your time with going through stuff. Make sure you and find yourself reading everything. Read everything, because a lot of stuff is in that fine print. Read everything.
And make sure you have current versions of right apps too.
Yep. And then watch where you download it from too. Watch where you download.
Trust your sources.
Yep. So ask questions, because everything has something attached to it. Like I'm saying, like if you see it, hey, type it in Google. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times on my computer, like I have a problem with my computer, something with an update, I'll read it and they tell you what the update is about.
We got to get ready here soon. Be soon too long. We're going to have that 24-hour wait period time coming on Google.
I don't.
Yep, that too. So yeah, so since I know a lot of this stuff, you already know. Yeah. I mean, some of you may be rolling your eyes like, "Oh, we heard this all the time." Keep them saying the same stuff, but you just never know, guys. We might have forgotten it, or it might slip our mind or whatever, because we be so busy with stuff. We just trying to watch TV and stuff, and you'd be surprised. It's a little small stuff that we can do to make our devices work for us. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's perfect. So let me just offer it up there. Nothing's perfect.
If you think perfect exists, you better get out of technology.
Exactly. And then also, like I said before, and shout out to the butcher again. If you cannot adapt to this is not the place for you. This is not the hobby for you. The hobby, lifestyle, or whatever you want to call it. Because this goes with adapting. Okay, this goes with adapt. You can't do this without adapting. There's no way
without going to be changed every day. Every day change.
Exactly. You can't do this without adapting, guys. I don't care what nobody say, because saying you have to. This goes with that, because as you can see, we're the bread down.
Yeah. Okay. And panic. And like yesterday, Blue was down for 2 days before yesterday, and people were panicking like crazy.
Right. But the people that already knew the backup and stuff.
Yeah, we're helping. Yeah, we're helping.
Like, they were like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, when I seen Real Debris, I'm like, damn, Real Debris went down. I shrug my shoulders like, okay, move on to something, adapt and move on to something else. So that's the kind of attitude that we have. So that's why we have these shows like my show, Super Dale show, Simi, Donald, Marco, Skulls, Brooklyn Cord Cutters, all of DVD King, all of us. We have these shows like this to tell you guys, listen, we have to learn how to adapt. We have to learn how to adapt because things change from time to time. Things change all the time. So we have to know what to do in the event of something goes down. The butcher, of course, him, Next Level Tech, everybody. Like I can't go name everybody. Tech Doctor, everybody. So find yourself subscribe to these people and stuff because trust me, if something's going on in the community, give it a minute. Somebody's going to do a video on it. Like I say, when Downloader went down, give it a minute. Somebody and be sure Super Dale did a video on it. And like if something else go down, be sure somebody's going to do a video on it. So don't nothing that goes on in the community that nobody don't know about. Give it a minute. A lot of people might have heard about it or stuff like that. Give it a minute and you will hear about it. So
just be calm and patient. Don't panic. Don't panic.
Right. Stay subscribed. Stay in the know. Stay in the know. Because as long as you're in the know, you'll be fine. Get involved in these. Like I said, a lot of people might not like Facebook, but get involved in these Telegram groups, these Discord groups. Find yourself and then researching yourself. Because there's nothing more than researching for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Researching for yourself. That's the key thing. Researching for yourself. And that's another way of backing up too, because you can't always rely on people to do research for you.
That way you can collab with other people and then you share stuff they know when you don't know, and when you find something they don't, they share back and forth. So it's like building a community.
Exactly. So so that's all I got, guys. You know what I'm saying? I've been on for a minute. That's all I got. Skulls, is there anything that you want to not necessarily saying goodbye yet, but the thing you want to add to the information that we've given to the people so far, like as far as networking or anything like that?
I invest in my network. Trust me.
Got you nowadays. That's a must.
Yep. Because here, guys, listen, most of us here on the panel, it's out of my voice, their houses ran solely on internet. If I didn't have internet, guys, my house would be boring as hell.
I'd find Wi-Fi somewhere. I'd go find Wi-Fi somewhere.
Because listen, my house is solely ran on internet. That's how we watch TV. That's how we play our games.
My side of the house,
you know what I'm saying? Internet.
It's on the internet.
But like I say, that backup again. But if we didn't have internet, we still gonna watch TV because I got movies stored up on stuff. I got movies stored up and I got things that we can watch TV and TV shows and stuff. So we're not totally left out. Like I said, the internet went out. So that's another thing too, guys.
Yeah, invest in a media player device, and that way you can put like flash drives into a media player device, and at least you'll get content from that media player.
Yep.
You still use your media player either way. I mean,
you can go down, guys. You can go down. You can go down. You know, so what I mean by going down is that say like if they're doing some stuff in your, in your neighborhood, they see that little message on your phone say, "Listen, the internet would be messed up for about 5 hours or something because we're doing some new stuff in your area." Well, that's beyond your control. It ain't down from due to payment. It's down because they're working on it, but it's still down. So, what we're gonna do in those 4 hours while it's down? Well, we're gonna still watch TV. I'm gonna plug up a flash drive. I'm gonna plug up something while watching TV going on, or I'll hook up my hotspot on my phone and saying so something like that. You know what I'm saying? So so those are things that you can do. You know what I'm saying? Always have a backup plan, guys. Always have a backup plan so that way that you don't get lost. In the sauce, as they say. With Donald, I can't thank you again, my brother. You know, so I'm glad we was able to finally
I seen you on. I just was messing around looking on Facebook. Boom. I said, YouTube, he's on. I'm gonna go on. Because I need to get a contact you with you anyway. So
Yep. Yeah, so stay in the backstage for a minute, dog. So
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I got to tell you, some of the other stuff that went down, they locked some of those ones I gave you before. They locked them down. So we got some replacements. We got some replacements.
Okay, we're talking to the next time we go live again. I'll
Share the knowledge.
this with the people. So listen, guys. So there will be another. Yep, back up to the back up. Yep, how to get content. Yep, yep, how to learn. Yep, James. This is like James is on point. Learn how to get your own content. Do your research. Like I said, guys, do your research. You have to because why? So saying y'all always say, well, guys, we have people like Ken, or we have people like Super Dale, we got Donald, we got DVD King, we got Simi to do research. That's true, but our research may not be what's best for your household. You dig what I'm saying? Because everybody's households and stuff is different. So yeah, we can make
preferences and choices are different too.
Right, exactly, guys. We can give like a broad research, but the true research comes from what you research for your home. Because when people research stuff, put it like this. If my hot water heater go out, God forbid, okay, well, that's my household. Donald don't have that problem. So he's not going to research how to redo a hot water heater. I am, because that's something that's going on in my house. So, but if Donald Wi-Fi go out, he's going to research how to do Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi is fine. So y'all see the point I'm trying to make? So everybody has their own different things going on in their household that they're going to do their research on for their household, okay? So when we do research, in most cases, we're doing research for the majority of most people. Like, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but okay, like we do Plex or something. We're doing research for the mass majority, but the true research comes with people doing it for what they're dealing with. Am I right or wrong, Donald? And Skulls?
It's supply and demand. It's basically supply and demand. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the point I'm trying to get at, guys. We do research for what we like. For example, like if I want to research how to, like I'm saying how to tie a tie, Donald might already know how to tie a tie, so he ain't got to research that. I don't know how to tie a tie, so I got to research that. So you see my point? So how things vary from person to person. Yeah. So
we all have our niche and we all have our thing that we got to where we really kick in.
Yeah, so that's the point I was trying to get at. So I think y'all understand what I was saying. So I ain't got to keep repeating it, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. So that's why it's important that you guys do your own research for what you're doing it for, because everybody households and everybody ain't got the same device. People ain't got the same network. People ain't got the same this, the same that. So,
and a lot of people go and buy a device and don't do their research behind the device. I know how to operate it, know how to do problems and all that stuff. I've seen a lot of that lately.
But it's okay to, like, if you do have a device and say, like, if you want to reach out to Super Dale, myself, or any, we can help you.
Yep.
We can help you with it, but also it also would be beneficial for your best interest is to do some research on it as well. Because we giving you research maybe on the phone or maybe doing like a video call or something. We're not actually in your home. So
like Facebook Messenger.
Right. So we can show you how to do it and stuff and hoping that it works. But the true research comes from you trying to do it yourself. We can put you in the right direction. See my point? So those are some of the things that you guys that are listening, I want you guys to take heed to that. And then the next question that may come up with, well, how do you do research? How is, saying, as silly as that sound, some people don't know how to research. Well, that's where we come in at. Okay, well, first of all, when you researching something, you take the product and what you got. First of all, you type up that product and read and know everything else about that product, and then learn how to use it. And then, like, if it's doing something, say for example, like if you got a Fire Stick and that Fire Stick is glitching, okay, well, research how to fix a glitchy Fire Stick, okay? And then there's YouTube videos, or there may be a Google thing that you can do and stuff and try those steps. Because, like, on my computer, my computer, like for example, like I was trying to download that First Light, that 007 First Light. Well, every time I played it, it had a black screen. Okay, so when I went and Googled, okay, first I had a black screen. Well, there was a video for it. There was some information for it. It told me not to load it on the desktop icon, go into the file location and run it as administrator, and that black screen will go away. And I did that, and it happened. Bam! You see what I'm saying? So it told me not to do it from the desktop. Go into file location, right click on it, run as administrator.
Sounds like a bug. Yeah, bug. Yeah, bug in the icon.
It popped on just like that. You see what I'm saying? So, and that's research right there. That's research. See what I'm saying? Donald might not have had that problem. Donald game might have played good, but see, so everybody researched their own stuff. So that's the easy way to research. So whatever your device is doing, type that into the keywords. And usually there will be some information that follows that. Okay.
And if you ain't just the only person dealing with it, believe me, it's going to be out there. People going to let you know.
Sure is. People will, yeah, because trust me, guys, you're not the only one with that problem.
Exactly.
Trust me, guys, you're not the only one. Because kind of find out when I had that glitch, right? Because if I was the only one that had that problem, why would there be information for it?
Right. Exactly. There wouldn't be nothing out there.
There'd be nothing up there. Giorgio,
Giorgio, what up?
Giorgio, what's going on, Giorgio?
Shout out to Giorgio. Giorgio, what up?
I forgot two other YouTubers as well, Philly Cable Dave and Brooklyn Cord Cutters, guys. Those are my bros too. They have wonderful information on their channels too. So
Pen's another one. Pen.
Yep, Penn as well. So these are guys that you know that's in the community that can give you great information, guys. You know what I'm saying? So find yourself subscribe to Simi. I'm saying if I didn't mention him, you know what I'm saying? So find yourself
Huff TV is another one.
Yep, Huff is another one. Yep. So these are all people that can get you where you need to get, you know what I'm saying, on researching this stuff, because everybody has something to bring to the cord cutting community, guys.
And if we don't know it, we're going to find out the answer for you.
Absolutely.
We're going to try our best to help you.
Yep. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Yep. So don't think, because I'm only in a chat if there's nothing for me to be said. No, there's a lot to be said, because like I say, guys, we just made a decision to get in front of a camera and talk to you guys, but that don't mean that we know more or know more or less than what you guys know, because I done had James calls me sometime. I like this. I'm gonna say this. James, we're here in the chat, guys. Big Game James. I talked to James earlier. That's my brother. I done called him for content. Like, James, I can't find such and such, man. Can you help me? Bro, go in there and help me. See what I'm saying? But y'all would think, well, since Ken behind the camera, Ken should know everything. No, don't nobody know everything. We're all helpers one to another. You know what I'm saying? We're helpers one to another, guys.
Like me. I couldn't tell you about printers at all. I need help with printers and stuff.
You know, Donald done called me. I done called Donald. Skulls done help me with stuff. Marcos, you know what I'm saying? So, guys, so listen. We all have one to another. That's why I was saying on that, well, not this past one, but the one before. That's why us beefing and all that bickering and stuff, guys, that's the thing of the past, because we need each other. We all need each other, guys, because like I say, we're in a war, guys. We're in a war with Ace and people trying to shut us down, trying to shut this stuff down. So we need all the help we can get. And we need everybody in the community to be researching. We need everybody in the community to be helping. We need everybody that can add something. Big H is another one. D Johnson is another one. I talk to my brothers every day.
So bro.
There was another one, Biggs. You know what I'm saying? We share stuff all the time. Shelly, like I say, with the Meta Quest and everything.
And don't forget our queens, Shank and Sharon.
Sharon is another one. We all, guys, I can name people from here until tomorrow.
So many on that list that we're not just going to name. Sorry if we miss you, but there's so many on that list out there to help.
That we know that can add, that we know. Bo, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
TV.
The real LJ, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Mr. On Demand, everybody. Rojas, shoot, I just started naming people. King Webb, everybody, guys. Everybody, guys. You know what I'm saying? We got some good qualified people here.
We got strong community. Yep. Strong as one. Yep.
Stronger as one. Exactly. So, guys, so we need all hands on deck. Guys, we need all hands on deck with this. See how Donald just gave us something? Bam, that's another arsenal. We come up with somebody else. You know, James come up with something. Because as long as we then the next level tech says something that was profound the last stream. Always find yourself learning. Always find yourself learning something.
Yeah, never stop learning. Never. No. Don't ever do that. That's a no.
AI, learn about a bit of AI too. Learn about a bit of AI. You know, so like I said, reach out to next level tech about AI because bro got the game Smash. Bro got the game on Smash. You know what I'm saying? So while we slapping and having a good time and giving each other high fives and stuff, guys, we want to find ourselves learning, guys, because we are under an attack, guys. We're under an attack with all this stuff. And like I told y'all before, I think I struck a nerve when I said this last time. Everybody was chiming in the chat. We ain't going back to cable. I'm sorry. I ain't going back to cable. I'm sorry. I ain't going back to cable. Because like King Webb said, where there's a will, there's a way.
Well, there's a way. Believe it.
There's a way, guys. I'm not trying to preach to y'all nothing, but I just want to just say how everybody is important in this community, guys. Everybody is important in this community. There's no big I's, little U's, guys. Everybody's important.
It's all helping each other.
And we all have something to bring in this. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's just how it is. You feel me? Like I say, because like, shoot, man, I be laying in my bed sometime. Big H would call me like, hey, Ken, man, get up, man. I got something I want to show you right quick. D. Johnson, he'll call me, hey, Ken, man, I got something to show you. Miss Neil, everybody, man, we all learning stuff because we don't know what everybody's watching, guys. We don't know what everybody's seeing and what they're doing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, shout out to Big H. He's talking about the Fluid app. When Big Screen went down, everybody was panicking. We need to find a backup. So that's how Fluid came into fruition. Big H was showing us how to do Fluid. And then, like I say, Big H, he went in there and started researching Fluid and stuff. He brought stuff back to us. Then, like, I was on a meta quest, just rambling on. I found something, a website, and I brought it back to the community and stuff. So that's the kind of stuff that I'm saying, guys, stuff that we find, because everybody don't go to everything. And so we all do our own thing. We all venture off on certain stuff. So that's why we shouldn't be selfish. Now I'm going to say this too. Then I'm going to close. I promise you I'm going to close.
There's limits. There's limits to everything.
Right. Now, don't be offended. Now, I'm going to say this. Now, me, I do things differently. But just because a person charges you for something, don't be offended by that, okay? Because here's the thing.
Generosity comes at a price.
Like for example, I'm gonna use Super Dale for an example. That's my brother. Now, if he charges you for something, don't get offended because here's what. This is my motto. The research is out there, but if you don't want to research, then you pay him to research for you. Right. So there's going to be a payment for that convenience. You know what I'm saying? So don't get all worked up. Oh, they charging it. No, because he feels like this. If you don't want to research, and I can research for you, I'm gonna charge you, and there's nothing wrong with that. So that's what I'm saying. So don't get offended if somebody want to charge you for their time or for their talent of a certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to sit up here and say what people should charge for and what they shouldn't charge for, because everybody do their things differently. I choose, you know what I'm saying? I choose like now see now the way I operate is like now, I don't charge for everything, but now I feel like this. If I'm on a phone with you more than 15 minutes or 10 to 15 minutes, if it goes into 30, 40, or maybe even an hour, I'm going to tell you, look, listen, can you throw something in my cash app? Because now I didn't spend damn near an hour with you on the telephone trying to get you to learn this. So now my time is being compromised because I can be in there with my wife. I can be playing a video game. I can be doing something, getting drunk or whatever. But now I'm on the phone with you. It's been taking up some of my time. So I might say, look, throw me something in my cash app and that's it. Nothing wrong with that. Well, if somebody else chooses to charge you for something else, then that's fine as well. So let me say that as well as too, because everybody's not going to get everything to you for free. So let me say that for the record as well. So if somebody charges you for something, hey, it's your choice to pay it. But if they're trying to make you success, like for example, if Super Deli trying to make you successful and stuff, it's worth the payment. It's worth the payment because once you get this information, that makes you a better streamer. It makes you a better person to be able to get your own content and stuff like that. That makes you a better person. So he's helping you become a better cord, to be a better cord cutter and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it pays, so you have to pay for that. You know what I'm saying? So let me say that too, guys. So you heard it from me first. If a person charges you for something, it's their right to charge, just like it's your right not to pay it. But don't get mad if they choose to charge, because that's their right to charge you for that. Okay? Okay, so let me get that and make that clear. Because just because we're cord cutters don't mean everything is supposed to be given to us hand out and free.
That's true.
Now am I right or wrong, guys?
That's true, Ken.
So let me just keep it real.
That's just facts. That's just facts.
That's just facts. That's just facts. So don't get your boxes or your panties in a bunch because they charge and they shouldn't charge. No, you can't say what people can charge for. Like if somebody want to charge for some movies or whatever, they're gonna charge you. Now you ain't got to pay for it, but they're gonna charge you for it.
You can find it somewhere else.
So that's just the way, because here's the thing. The research is out there, but if you don't want to do the research, if you pay somebody else for the research and they charge you, go on and pay them. Because here's what I'm saying. Now I'm gonna make this one last point and I'm gonna be done. Now, this might sound surprising. I don't like cutting grass. What man don't like cutting grass? This guy. I know how to cut grass. Hold on. I mean, Marcos.
Yeah.
I've cut my grass. I know how to cut grass, and I will cut my grass. But if I have a choice, like my nephew came over here, I'm like, bro, look here, man. Go cut my grass. All right, give me 15, 20 bucks. I got you. Now, I'm paying him to cut my grass because I don't want to cut it. I know how to cut my grass. And if I needed to if he charged me too much to cut my grass, like, man, forget you. I'm gonna cut my own damn grass. But he charged me 15 bucks to cut my grass. Okay, fine. Because I don't want to be with that. I want to be out there in that damn sun and sweating and all that type shit. So I'm gonna pay him to cut my grass. So that's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't want to do the research, then pay somebody else to do it for you. I'm gonna drop the mic on that. I'm done.
Yep.
Let me see. I just got my grass cut for $40.
You must have a big yard, James. A big yard.
For sure. You go twice a month. Yeah, man, bro. I can't, man. Look, like today, man, I'm sweating, bro. It's hot in here in Michigan today, man. It's hot in Michigan. Like, I'm so glad that my wife's nephew, he's been coming over here because he's in between jobs. So he's been doing a lot of stuff over here. My wife doing some stuff around the house. I'm having to do some stuff around the house. So he didn't put some flowers out there for mulch and stuff in the front yard, cut the grass. I'm so glad that he's cutting the grass now. I ain't got to go out there and deal with it. She paying him. I'm like, whatever she paying him, I don't give a damn. As long as she not bothering me to cut the grass, I'm good. So that's what I'm saying. So if I don't feel like doing it, I'll pay somebody else to do it. So that's just how it goes. Right. James said he refused to cut grass. See? So that's what I'm saying. Like, like a lot of people. Donald, do you cut your own grass, Donald?
Nope, we got a guy that only does us twice a month, and we pay $15 for our grass. It's a little small yard, real tiny, $15 a month. And if we can't do the cash, we give him a 6-pack of Diet Coke.
Wow. Trying
Wow.
to kill him, Donald. Trying to kill him.
Nope.
Wow. Lazy
Hey,
motherfucker.
Skills, you cut your own grass, Skills?
No, we have people do it for us.
Marcos, you pay to get your grass cut too, don't you?
Fuck no. My dad do it.
Huh?
Hell no, my dad do it.
That's what. Okay, but I'm just saying though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Cause,
Huh?
well, Ken, here's the thing. So,
Uh-huh.
so in the front yard, front
Uh-huh.
portion, there's like a big.
Wow.
It's a big portion, and the rest of it's orchard. So yeah, we got
Yeah,
like a big
yeah.
portion in the front.
Big H, do you cut your own grass, Big H? Yeah. Okay, how many people in the chat cut their own grass? People that I know
I
James.
bet it's not many, Ken. I know it's not many.
Listen. And then here's what's so funny. My wife nephew used our lawnmower. He didn't got no lawnmower. He used so he used my lawnmower. So that's what I'm
He's double whamming you.
paying him. My wife paying him to cut our grass with our own lawnmower. See what I'm saying?
That's a doozy.
Ain't that crazy? He didn't even got a lawnmower. So, but we still pay him. But that's still, you know what I'm saying? But he out there in that sun and that heat and all that. So yeah, so let him do it. He young, so hey, let him go on and deal with that. But back on the serious note though, that's what I'm trying to say. So don't get all bent out of shape. Oh, they shouldn't be doing that. Oh, they shouldn't be. Movies is free. Oh,
We give out plenty of times too, but a lot of people forget. We're generous. We give out here and there every now and then. It's not all about giving back.
Right, Donald. Right. Exactly. Oh, they try. But you don't know how to do it though. So why is you mad? Why is you mad? Because they charging though. You know what I'm saying? Why is you mad about that? Do the research, learn how to do it yourself.
But I kind of understand where they're coming from, but it also depends on if it's technically an exclusive. Then yeah.
No, I disagree with that too because.
Well, if it's a movie from like a different country, and you know where to grab it from, then yeah.
Well, yeah, that too, but I disagree with that too, Marcos, because here's the thing. Now put it like I agree with the part exclusive too, but I disagree with that's only an exclusive. Okay, now say for example, now if they have something like say I'll use DVD King for an example. Now say what you will about the brother gets stuff before anybody else get it. So if I call him and like, bro, I need such and such and such, and if he has it, he say, well, Ken is this.
I gotta disagree with you on that, Ken.
I've got. Let me finish my point. So if he say, well, bro, is X amount of dollars. Well, if I want it bad enough, I'm gonna pay that price. If I don't want, I'm not gonna pay it. But here's the thing, though. But it's not wrong for him to charge what he charged because he has it and I don't. So the point I'm trying to make is to you, Marcos, is that it's not really based on always the exclusive stuff. Yeah, pay for that too. But if somebody's teaching you how to get something or to get content or trying to show you something, you're saying to make you be more independent, then that's a price because the research is out there. But if you don't want to do the research, then pay somebody else to teach you. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And that's true. Down am I right or wrong?
Right. Yeah, there's limits. Like I told everybody before, there's limits to stuff.
So it's not just exclusives, it's just stuff, period. But exclusive, yes. Like I said, I use DVD King for an example. If it's something that he got, which he 9 times out of 10, he has stuff before most people do. And if I call him like, He got stuff. I say, well, how much is he? Say, well, it's $25, Ken. Well, if I want it bad enough, I'm going to pay for it. If I don't want, I'm not going to pay it. So it's my right not to pay it, but I'm not going to say that he's wrong for charging what he charged because he have it and I don't. So that's the point I'm trying to make to everybody is that don't get mad if a person charges you for something because they have that right to do that. So that's what I'm saying. It's like going to a cookout and not bringing anything. You should stay home. Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Or only take very little of something, and just sit there and be company. Don't you didn't take nothing, you don't have no right to eat.
Like Marcos, I done called you Marcos and stuff like Marcos, I need X, Y, and Z. Bam. You come with it. Hey, man, what's your cash app? I'm going to throw you something for your trouble. I appreciate it. I don't have to do that because we bros, but I'm going to throw you something because I appreciate what you did. So that's what I'm trying to say is that, you know, I might do a live on that one day. I might do another live.
And that's what I'm trying to say too, Ken. I want to put my business out there too, but I've gotten shit that even DVD don't got.
Well, we're not going to talk about who got this and who got that. We're not going to talk about that. But put it like this. DVD King is my brother, and I know for a fact that bro has some stuff that don't nobody have. Now, that I know for a fact. So like, I'm not going to get into who got what and who got this. Okay, I know for a fact. Hold on, Marcos. I know for a fact that he got some stuff that most people don't have, and that's a fact.
That's urban. I know one is urban stuff.
That is a fact. So like, I don't want to say I didn't mention that for people to try to compete. No, I'm just telling you this that I know for a fact that he has stuff that most people don't have, and that's a fact. So let's just deal with that. So I'm just dealing with the fact though people charging and not charging. That's what I'm talking about. So we're not talking about who has what, who has this, who has that. No.
Right, James, right. People got to get that out of their head. There's limits and not everything free.
Right, exactly. Stop thinking everything is free. Right, exactly. Just because we're cord cutting. Now, see me, now, I'm finna be honest with something. Now, I'm not saying this to be funny, but people have told me, Ken, some of the stuff that you give out to people, you should be charging for it. I'm just kind-hearted, and I don't charge for everything. I don't charge for nothing. People say, Ken, you do this, you don't charge a dime, and I don't. But that's me, though. That's me. Everybody's not me. I should, but I don't. So that's the point I'm trying to say. But if somebody else don't get upset and stuff. Now, I do sometimes that if I find myself on the phone, like I said before, if I find myself sitting on the phone with people and it spills over into maybe 40 minutes or maybe even an hour for that matter, and I'm gonna stop them like, look here, listen, look, you just can't get it. Look, I don't know what to tell you. Look, I'm saying, like, you want to further this conversation? Can you throw something in my cash app because look, I'm missing dinner and my wife need me and stuff, and you know, so I'm taking up too much time here. So can you compensate me for the time that I'm spending with you? And if they say, well, Ken, I don't have any money, that's where I stop at. I stop with, listen, let's table this until something else happens. We try to do something, do something different for the future.
Yeah, good free.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I do things. But yeah. So like I say, so just because of, like I say, but I'm saying, like, without sounding like a broken record, just because it didn't, I want to get this out of people's minds too. Just because we're cord cutters don't mean everything is free. Okay? Because listen, I'm a cord cutter. I don't pay for cable, but I pay for Netflix. Because I want Netflix. You see what I'm saying? So just because you're a cord cutter, there's some stuff you're going to pay for. And like I say, getting your own content, yeah, is available on the internet. But if you don't know how to do it, pay somebody else to do it.
Cord cutting don't always mean free.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Absolutely. That's the point I'm trying to make too, Marco is right. It don't mean free. So the moral of the story is, I've said it umpteen times, don't get mad if a person charges you. Because that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? People will spend their money on what they want to do, right? Exactly. And then this the thing. I said this is another thing that I don't understand. Okay, people pay $200 or $300 for cable, but then when you say, "Well, listen, can you throw $200 on my cash app?" Oh, man, you know, all that type shit. All that type shit. Oh man, all you gave me was information how to get some movies, man. Are you charging me man, bro, man, get on somewhere with that. Get on somewhere with that. See, that's people's mentality.
Can
That's
I be like,
how you do people
motherfucker?
huh?
I'd be charging you more if it was up to me.
So say that again.
I'd be like, motherfucker, I'd be charging you more if it was up to me.
Yeah. Like I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So don't get bent out of shape, man. Because listen, because if I charge you a price for something, that means after you taught you, like I didn't give you all the tools you need to be successful. So once I got the $50 out of you, that's all I'm gonna get from you because you well on your way. You well on your way to be successful. So I got to get something out the deal because now you can take what I taught you and teach somebody else and make money from them. So why not? I'll get a piece of the pie as well. And that's how most people think. And there's nothing wrong with that. Donald, am I right or wrong, Donald?
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. So like, I'm not going to continue this saying this, but yeah, $200 or $300 on sneakers, but don't want to bless you with $50. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then here's another thing too, guys. TV is one of the most biggest pastimes that people do. Everybody watch TV. I don't care who you are. People watch some form of TV, whether it's Netflix, whether it's YouTube, whether it's something. Now, here's the thing.
I think movies are becoming more popular though than live TV. I think movies are.
Listen, guys. I pay for YouTube Premium. Look here, I'm bougie. I do not pay. Look, listen, I go cash in some bottles to get me my YouTube Premium because listen, I don't want to watch regular YouTube. I'm sorry with them ads and shit. I'm going to make sure that I always, like I told my wife, it's one bill that I'm gonna pay. If I don't pay nothing, I'll pay that little 17 or whatever dollar it is for my YouTube Premium. I gotta have it. I paid for the YouTube Premium. I let my premium miles go. If I had to be based on whichever one, I'm saying if I have enough to do both, premium miles, I'll see you next month. I pay for my YouTube Premium because that's what I enjoy to do. Yeah, can you still watch YouTube without YouTube Premium? Yes, but I prefer to watch YouTube without any ads. So therefore, I got to pay for that. I'm about to cancel my prime. Right. But guys, I'm saying without rambling on, guys, I just wanted to make that mention and stuff, you know, said because I've heard people mention that and stuff. So hey, listen, guys, hey, pay that. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, like if somebody want to look here, like if somebody want to say, look, hey man, pay me for that. Like I say, put my brakes on. I know how to do brakes. So guess what? I gotta pay somebody to do my brakes because I don't know how to do it. And then, like I told, then another one last thing, guys. See, guys, I kind of got fired up on this. Guy, I got into an argument with somebody. They was like, so when they asked me to program their Fire Stick, right now, this was a while or so ago. So they asked me what my price was. So I want y'all to listen to this, okay? So I told them what my price was. They was like, they had the nerve enough to tell me this, y'all. They gonna say, oh man, that's too much, bro. That's too much, man. All you're doing is putting some apps on it. Well, how you know what I'm doing? Okay, so my question is, why is you arguing with me when you came to me to get your Fire Stick done and I give you my price? Now you want to talk shit to me like, oh man, you put it. Well, how the fuck you know that then? You can't, can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it? And then, so if it's just some apps, why come you can't do it? Why you come to me then for it? See what I'm saying? So why am I arguing with you about something that you came to me for, and when I give you my price, it's like, oh, all you do is put apps on it. Well, why come you can't do it then? If you know I'm just putting apps on it, then why the fuck you can't do the shit then?
You should have been like, motherfucker.
That shit. That made me mad right there. I'm like, here, bro, look here, man. Either you're gonna pay for the
motherfucker. See ya, bye. I was to see you, bye.
This actually happened. I said, bro, why I'm on an argument with you about something that you came to me for? I'm like, look here, man. Either you're gonna pay this motherfucker or not. That's it. So since I'm putting many apps on it, then where you do the shit, then
Yeah. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it?
right. So if all I'm doing is putting apps on it, then why you can't do the shit? Then if you already know what I'm doing, why you can't do the shit? So moral of the story was he paid me to do the shit.
It probably never been back since, has he?
I didn't deal with him after that at all. Yep. So that's a true story, guys. That's a true story. That was a true story. Man, people are a trip, bro. People are a trip. But
Yeah. Sometimes I'll just, like James said, I just won't do it. I'll just move on to the next person.
But you got cable though. You got cable paying whatever you paying, but you still want the Fire Stick because you want to watch other stuff. But then when I give you my price, you want to come to me about a price, but I don't know. But you're probably paying X amount of dollars for cable still. So what's the problem, man? I'm telling you, man.
Saving you tons for one time fee, and I'm saving you big time.
Absolutely. And that's true statement, guys. It's a true story. That is a true story. True story. Kind of made me mad. I was this close to telling man, going on about your business. But I went on and just, you know what I'm saying? I said, look here, bro. Do you want me to do this motherfucker or not? I said, it's just like that, bro. Look, fuck all this shit we talking about, bro. Do you want me to do the motherfucker or not? Well, yeah, man. All right, well, give me my money, man. I'm going to do this shit, and you can take your shit, and I'll take my money and go on about my business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it got to that point like that. I'm just like, man, come on, dog. So don't get bent out of shape on that. And people who, then to the people who's charging stuff, don't even waste your time with that, man. Like if they gotta give you all this stuff about why they don't want to pay and all you're doing is this and all that, man. See you. Go ahead, man. Go on about, like Donald said, go on about your business, man. See you. Peace. Right, Donald?
Yep. I'll just move on to the next person.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't do drama. I don't do drama no more. I think people make that point up front. Respect, I respect you to a point, but if it's drama, bye. I don't do it. I don't do it.
Most of the people you so-called deal with don't even want to deal with you.
Right.
I don't know what your point is.
Well, shout out to all my brothers, man. Shout out to Super Dale. Shout out to DVD King. Shout out to Simi. Shout out to Brooklyn Cord Cutters. Shout out to Philly Cable. Shout out to all my bros, man. All my people, man, in the streaming industry, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to my panel. Shout out to all my friends and my colleagues. Shelly, Penn, Stricker Sharon.
It's a great community. Great community.
The streamer community, Shelly, everybody, you know what I'm saying? D Johnson, Big H, everybody. Shout out to all of my friends, shout out to everybody. And everybody that I missed, shout out to y'all as well. So on that note, guys, we're getting ready to leave. I love everybody. Skulls, go on and say goodbye to us, my man.
Bye, everybody. I said bye-bye.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. Yeah, that was quick. Yes, Skulls playlist. Skulls been with me for 2 times today. Shout out to Marcos. Marcos, say goodbye to the people, Marcos.
Thank you for coming. Have a good morning, night, afternoon. See you all next time. Adios.
Nice. Last but not least, they call me the Nice.
Yeah, you too. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate Ken. Appreciate Skulls. Appreciate Marco showing up to do this panel. Because without us, there's no us. Without you guys, there's nobody to discuss this stuff. I appreciate everybody in chat. Because without you, please hit that like, subscribe. Please do follow our Telegram groups. Please make sure you get all the information and knowledge and share this video to other people so that they get the knowledge. And we'll see you on the next one. This is Mr. D Nice 3838 signing off.
Motherfucker, breathe.
And look, I don't know. Look, hold on before we close out. I don't know if I'm buzzing because I'm drinking. I don't know if I'm buzzing or Donald is extra funny to me today. I don't know which one it is.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm extra funny today. Even my boss said it was funny today.
And all I gotta say is,
Listen,
this motherfucker need to learn how to breathe.
Donald been extremely funny to me tonight, man. Like I don't know if it's this probably a mixture of this and him being funny, but that was just funny. This is Donald. Look.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Whip it like a mixtape.
Oh wow.
Donald was hold on, damn, I can't even get this shit out. Donald was saying like that was his last time talking, like he was ready to go to heaven.
You never know. Nobody guarantee tomorrow.
Oh boy.
Donald was like his pay. Y'all know how I look. Listen, guys. I said I was gonna get ready to leave. Y'all know how y'all pay. I'm saying when y'all do radio time, you got to pay for like a 20, 30-second slot. You got to pay X amount of dollars to get a 30-second slot. So you got to squeeze everything in. Donald, and like he paid $4,000 for a 5-second slot.
I'm trying to hype man and promote as fast as I can to get it in that small space.
But Ken, that's how he is every fucking time he
And
gets on
Donald whipped that bitch.
But Ken, that's how he gets every time he comes on. So he learn how to breathe.
What'd you say, Mark? What'd you say, Marco?
That's how he gets every time you bring him on the panel. He needs to learn how to breathe.
Man, Donald be ripping that bitch, man. Donald ripped that bitch, man. But shout out to D Nice, man. But listen, guys,
Wow.
that was just funny, man. You know, so, I just had to acknowledge that Donald just funny to me today, man. I don't know, drinking or whatever he's fun. But anyway, guys, I love you all. I always said something that saying that resonated. I guess resonated is the word. Something that penetrated your soul or whatever and made you think. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, on behalf of the Skulls Playlist, Morilla Barbershop, and the UR King and the UR King Assassin, I'm gonna add that on there too. The Mr. Donald Nice. You know, I'm signing off, guys. I love you guys and peace.